I'm touching my brain.
I just think it's funny. I'm sitting in the background waiting on Fork to fix his mic, and I'm like, I can hear you. What do you mean fix your mic? Fix your camera, dude.
Yeah, well, one
been
day.
A long day.
Yeah, you've got like 3 minutes, dude, till we go live. So I mean, you got to fix it at some point, right?
Yeah.
We all need to see your eyebrows for it.
I mean, I'm working on fixing it. Okay.
It's called turn it on. That's all you have to do.
I mean,
what in the actual horse shit?
What'd you do? Take a Sharpie to your forehead?
Or a shark?
Like look, see.
What the hell?
Nice.
So my wife said, "Hey, do you want me to draw eyebrows again?" And I think she said eyebrow.
She did say she didn't draw a unibrow on you last week, so
that just looks weird as fuck.
I mean, I got time before we go live to mark it off, right?
God.
You should just finish filling the gap.
I would get
Is
a
that
hat.
poop?
What's poop?
I mean, it looks like you got like something like it's not just your eyebrow. Like I don't know what you did, but
You need to get one of those fish
Why do you wear
hats.
mascara in your eye? Like, because it feels sticky up here. I can only imagine what it feels like here.
Well, first of all, you don't put that much mascara.
Yeah, that's like.
What's with the line? There's like just a line between your eyebrows.
It's like makes me uncomfortable just looking at you.
I'm assuming you don't use it like a marker, right? You just like lightly brush it. Oh, Jesus.
What the hell happened? Like, what happened?
She hit
My
you
wife
with
said,
a
"Hey,
mascara
I'm gonna
brush?
go ahead and draw eyebrows." And
you sure wasn't
I
one of
think
the
she said
girls,
dude?
eyebrow.
Your wife hates you. I'm convinced.
Yeah, that's right. That has to be
I'm
it.
pretty
I mean,
sure.
That's
She
straight up.
totally hates
She
you.
keeps
We're not
wanting to
taking the
watch.
trash out on Wednesday.
She keeps wanting to watch Dateline, and my life insurance has gone up.
I think you should just get a beanie for the next show and try to cover.
There we go.
Probably
You
yes,
should ask her.
yeah, or a mask.
You should ask her if she knows what's
almost
right and
Halloween,
left
so
Just like
Trash
a whole
bag
paper
would work
bag.
too.
the whole paper.
Did you just say put a whole paper bag over my head?
Well, I mean, if it works, it works, right?
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost go time.
You could be like
Sweet.
Spider-Man
I mean,
with the paper bag.
Look, I think I got
Paper
3 or
fork.
4 minutes. I can go downstairs and wash it off, right?
Oh
Hurry.
no! If you
Hurry,
don't do it
dude.
right, you're going to
You
come
gotta
back
do
with the
it before-
wrong color.
Dude, what the fuck happened? to your
What do you
face?
mean wrong? What the hell you think is gonna happen downstairs, Greg?
We don't know.
We don't know.
You're one of the last ones to be introduced anyway, so you have time to go wash off.
Ghost's like, what the fuck happened? What's
What happened to
wrong
your
with your
face?
face, man? What's wrong with your face?
If you're gonna do
you're
it,
that high, you're seeing a unibrow. And it's not there.
No, it's not there. It
It-
looks
it-
terrible,
it
man.
looks-
Tell her that it is, like,
Almost made it.
It looks
Not
like the
cool.
little one started jumping and trying to draw the rest of it in between.
you should go like full on caterpillar. Like that thing should grow. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
change the
Yeah,
color of it or
he's-
something.
What do you mean? You want it like crawling all over my face?
Why not?
They can't
It's
get
gonna
any
be
worse,
called all
right?
over.
It's moving. It's moving.
I was like,
I
can you
don't-
do the caterpillar?
wave
with
it.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
can. Hold on.
Oh, I think Scrub jumped in and he just
Now you just look like you're trying to shit.
now
Yeah,
he's
was it
gone.
Scrub was
We got,
probably like,
Cool
"Fuck
panel. I
this."
forgot.
What was the name of that wrestling group that did the caterpillar? Too Cool or something?
Oh God, I don't know, dude.
There's like the Attitude Era.
It wasn't
That's a long
Scotty
time
too
ago.
hotty, but it was.
Holy shit.
Somebody type in the chat that we'll be going live soon.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it. All right.
Hardy did it.
Yeah, we'll be going live.
You got
here in a few
Vegas
minutes.
with your own
Second.
goddamn self.
I still got the homework here with the little one, asking some stuff.
So I saw that some idiot decided to implant gold chains into their freaking scalp.
Oh, I fucking saw that shit too.
Wait,
It's
so-
like, why?
What a time to be
Whoa, you
alive!
cannot
Did you
stop
see the
thinking-
guy who put
What?
the diamond into his skin? Like, he
Oh
had
yeah,
a
oh
diamond
the pink
implanted,
diamond.
and then
It's
somebody
that
pulled
that
it
rapper.
out,
Well, they
Draft
tried to
says
pull it
we're
out.
live
ripped it
now.
out of his head.
Yeah, they tried.
Hey,
pulling it
someone's
out.
saying we're already fucking Wilmy. Did you press live?
No, not me.
Oh god.
I would never do that to you fuckers.
Oh
That's
god.
okay.
Oh
Ass.
dear
At least
sweet
I
baby.
wasn't
you
like
do it.
playing
Oh, well.
with the titties.
Hey, right? I
Hey,
mean, at least I
everyone.
wasn't out here like picking my nose or
Hi, everybody.
pulling.
friends.
Pong, do the drapes match the carp? I could show you, but this will probably be the shortest show ever.
Truth.
All right.
If we were on
well,
Twitch exclusively, might not be the case, but
I mean,
Yeah.
on Twitch,
Yeah,
we
the
can
link
probably
microphone's
still
on.
stream, right? It's just YouTube that'll kick us off.
Dude, I don't know. But anyway, since we since I fucked with everybody and we were live anyway, let's get the shit started, shall we, folks? All right, let's see. Where are we at? Let's make it official.
What the fuck?
We've all seen it. The hatred, the ugliness.
All right, so YouTube's going to show its ass tonight.
I just mixed everything together, didn't it?
You mean fork?
All right.
I am
hold on.
sexy.
And you know it.
I think you just crashed YouTube, fucker. All right, let's
There
try
you
this
go.
shit again, shall we?
Look,
All right.
I have skill.
What did you do? What's happening?
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. I'm confused, discombobulated, and all those other good
Okay,
things.
everybody together.
Yeah. Let's all
What are
go
you
to the
trying to do?
Winchester. Let's all go to the Winchester, grab a pint, and wait till this blows over. All right.
What
And now I have
exactly is
carry
it
on
tonight?
in my head.
So it won't
Said
let you play it?
Winchester.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, for some reason, nothing wants to work. The intro doesn't want to work. The countdown doesn't want to work. Nothing wants to work.
I just saw the
Everything-
intro.
If we had the
follow it
final
first, yeah,
countdown one uploaded, it would have played just so YouTube could take it down. You know that would happen because
That's
YouTube's
true.
awesome like
Yeah.
that.
Can you?
Yeah, it's not want to work.
What are you fucking-
Okay, I'm done.
Today's gaming beyond the box
Somebody
brought to you
take the
by the
computer
letter
away
L.
from the boomer.
I was gonna say,
I
can you
am
play the
done.
video on another screen and then screen
No,
or like
no,
no,
that's yeah.
Jeez.
I'm not even going that route. What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. What's happening, motherfuckers? Yeah. All right.
It's 8:06 actually.
doing the
Oh,
way.
shut up, Leo. Nobody asked you.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. See, it depends on what time zone you're in. So, meh. All right.
I don't
And
believe
matter
in
of
big
fact-
time zones.
We are missing Scrub. Where is Scrub Nurse?
He said he was restarting his computer. I don't know.
Okay.
20 minutes ago.
When you say Scrub, you're restarting your computer, sir. That does not mean to pull everything out and rebuild it and then restart it. Anyway,
Well, it is. If his computer's anything like mine.
well, yeah, but you
Hit
know,
it with a hammer, Scrub. Hit it with a hammer.
or 2 or 3. All right, let's get this shit started because we got a few things to talk about tonight, and we will start at the bottom. What is happening? The leader of the Dreadites. What's up, Dreadbull?
Oh, not much. Believe it or not, I finished off the Artful Escape. That was pretty cool. And then I wanted to see if I could play another version of it and see if there was like multiple pathways, which I think there is, but I
Because
haven't
of
gotten
that
far
book
enough.
at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the
Uh,
same thing. Did you pick the alien book the first time?
No, I picked the one on the far right, the robot.
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
is, I don't know. Well, whatever. But yeah, I had fun with it, surprisingly.
I thought it was a good time.
And it wasn't just hitting X all the time.
Yeah, I was bummed out having to go to work. I was watching Cloud stream and I had to leave it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was bummed out. Work stuff.
but yeah,
Okay, well,
everything
that's
else was
working.
good.
All right, moving on. Leo, our Borderlands sperm thingy. What's happening, dude?
Nothing much. Getting used to my new hours, pretty much, and I'm just like zombie mode most of the day. Been beating people to death with shields in Valhalla. That's about it. Go ahead, Sean.
No, wait a minute. You got to do it the right way. The sexy Scandinavian. What's happening?
I've never called him that, but okay.
I think he's the
Yes,
only
you have.
Scandinavian. I don't think anyone lives there.
Yeah, that's true. How's it going? What's up? Started Deathloop yesterday. Yes. Haven't gotten very far. Just through the first day. It's pretty cool so far. User reviews on it are pretty solid, as we've seen. But yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost, the leader of the Myrtle Beach Flat Earth Society. What's happening, dude?
Hey man, what's up, man? I'm high as fuck. I turned 40 on Monday. So that was cool. Yeah, that's about all I got. Let's talk about video games.
All right, we can do that. And in the middle, we have Mrs. Whiteclaw herself, and this will be her last appearance until the year 2024.
Yes, absolutely. No,
I mean, no.
2024, that's a really far away.
Well, we didn't know if you were going to pull like a Cyberpunk or a Battlefield.
Oh, right.
Delay.
Delayed indefinitely. No, I'm excited to be back. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, I think, since I've been on the show. I was sick for a while, and then last week my internet was being stupid. So, yeah, I'm excited to be back. I have been playing all of the things. I actually am currently playing like 4 different things. And so on like 4 different consoles, and my head is everywhere trying to get them all done. But yeah, Artful Escape is beautiful. If you guys have Game Pass, definitely download that. It's quick, like 3-hour game, and just really fucking pretty. So nice, yeah.
Matter of fact,
up to.
I think Cloud actually streamed it.
Streamed it this morning. Yeah, he streamed it early this morning around like I think it was like 4:30 my time. He started. But yeah, and then yeah, like Wilmy said, this is gonna be my last show for a little while. But I will be back. So yeah.
And you heard her say 2 to 3 weeks. So
right,
it'll be fine.
Probably around Halloween. Who knows? I can't miss a Halloween episode.
It's about perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then to her left, we have the Nebraska Beard Chucker, the one, the only, the creator of the Elvis Vibrator 3 Speeds, Limited Number Cruel, and Jailhouse Rock. What's happening to us?
Things and stuff, and I'm primed and I'm drunk already, so fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's roll.
All right, and then up at the I've been trying to avoid looking at him on my screen. And then up at the top, we have the king of eyebrows.
Damn right.
The slayer of dumpsters and the man
The mascara
that his
monster.
wife really just hates him. What's happening for him?
My wife loves me and adores me. That's why she deals with this shit.
That's why she does that shit.
I will say she must see some beauty in you that none of the rest of us ever want to see.
It's down low. That's where it's at.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he just has a big cock.
Maybe. There's got to be something, or at least it's
I make up for it in other ways.
Or maybe his tongue's like 9 inches long or something.
It's been 84
Hey,
years.
Can you lick your unibrow for it?
Clean it off.
Oh,
Yeah, close enough. All right, and then in the middle, we have Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed due to chlamydia. What's happening, Bomber?
Not a whole lot. Just staying busy. That's what I'm doing. Not playing that many games, unfortunately, but staring at the wonderful abyss that is Twitter and the cesspool of assholes and douchebags and all that good jazz. So,
I've had a fun time with Twitter people.
yes, you have.
I've been
And
crazy. I was feisty on there.
And it's funny, just seeing certain people that I do follow and that they follow me back, and then see them interact with fellow people I know, and then just go, wow, people are really fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid.
That's actually going to be our first topic.
Anyway, but yeah, other than that, just waiting for Microsoft to send me another refurbished Elite 2.0 controller, and hopefully it doesn't have a broken joystick again, but we'll see.
I think they just sent you the same controller back, personally.
No, it's a different one. I mean, at least the back of it has the different serial number. At least they
Bomber,
attempted to put a different serial number.
Don't feel too bad about it. I actually have a warranty through Best Buy. I picked up Elite 2 on Monday. I'll be taking that one back tomorrow.
That's terrible.
When you
What
do
are you
that, make
guys
sure you
doing with these
re-buy another
controllers?
warranty.
Dude,
Well,
I did.
first of all, I put
Look.
it down my pants,
Just
and then I
because they
danced.
vibrate doesn't mean you're supposed to.
Well,
Thank you,
sometimes
first of all.
sometimes it's the only,
Well said.
anyway.
I got to test the vibration function out.
When they say it's fun to play with, they don't mean that way.
I mean,
Thank
technically,
you,
I'd
Leo.
rather have the dual sense. At least it would give me more sensations. So,
That
You
happens.
could
Different
blow on it.
sensations.
yeah, different sensations. Too.
Well, I've got 4 Elite 2s, and I've not had any issues. But I
Well,
did
you
notice
also-
one thing today. Playing
You play on
Deathloop,
your PlayStation all the time. That's all.
but I'm an X-Bot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember
Ooh.
You were
That
like
stupid
number 3,
pony.
weren't you?
We got- Ain't that how we
black,
get better?
That pretty black PS5 controller I've got, it's got a really bad drift in the left stick. I noticed today when I was playing Deathloop.
Oh, that sucks.
Really bad.
You weren't
see him
holding
on our
it left, were
pony
you?
bot.
Maybe that was the game.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
Just kept on
don't we
looping.
get better views and like we get more popular if we call each other bot and pony? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Is
fuck
that-
you,
Or a
Pony. What the
Pegasus.
fuck are you talking about?
No,
Yeah,
we
respect.
get more views if you go on
You
space.
stupid X bot. God.
Shut up, Nintendo ass.
Yeah, Nintendo ass.
Nintendo ass.
I never heard that one yet, but that's cool.
I just made it up.
That was a
Oh,
good one.
man.
Anyway,
Oh. But yeah, that is actually our first topic: is how stupid people actually can be. And here's my example. If you are review bombing Deathloop because number 1 is made by a now newly acquired Xbox studio, you're stupid. If you're an Xbot and you are, putting this thing down, giving it 0 reviews on Metacritic because it's on PlayStation, you're stupid.
yes.
I mean, all these reviews I'm seeing, people just, and they're right out in the open with it. Review bombing a game they have no intention to play.
Yeah.
Look, I know it's hard to find somebody, right, in your life, a significant other. Fork is always available, and he only charges $2 an hour.
Hey, first of all,
And there's
if I can find
coupons.
someone, that loves me and puts eyebrow shit on my face, then you can find someone.
Look at this fight. You can get this for $2 an hour, people.
I have
Right.
amazing tongue game.
Cheap.
And if you join the
And-
channel, you get coupons for it.
Yeah, exactly.
you get coupon.
I mean,
I
if
am-
It's like you get like a Groupon. That's what it is.
I am on Groupon.
Oh shit.
But fine, if you are that upset over a game that you're not going to play, find a new hobby. Go play in traffic. Learn how to dodge cars at 8-way intersections or something.
Actually, don't do that. Go play handball on the freeway. Like, just-
Right.
I like that one. I like that option.
Play hide and seek. At like a nursing home or something. Just spice things up because you apparently don't need to be gaming. at
Well, we
all.
released a new coloring book this week.
I mean,
I
the
can't show
FND
it to
definitely
everybody,
has to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, FNP actually has a coloring book.
And it's not even just started with this shit. It started. I mean, it's always been, but it's like the
Eons.
Redfall shit. People out there trying to claim this pre-alpha shit is exactly what the end game is going to look like. Y'all are dumb pieces of shit. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you follow me. Like, I hope you follow me so you actually do sometimes watch this show, and you may not watch the show anymore because I'm going to call you out because you're a dumbass. All you
Thanks for
do,
calling me out.
yeah, exactly.
I could not avoid that one. Like I saw
No.
it on my timeline, and I was like,
That was funny.
"What the fuck? Like, are you an idiot? Like,
Oh,
I don't
awesome.
know." I don't know.
The constant have to try to downplay anything like, oh my god, this is pre-alpha, or it's not pre-alpha, this is final state. You know you're a dumbass, right? Like, it literally says pre-alpha, and pre-alpha means it's stuff that you shouldn't ever see. This was stuff that was
you'll
leaked,
head
which
from
probably
your
somebody's
assholes
gonna
what they
probably
know.
be fired for
That's
it because it leaked.
Right?
Do you think that's
And
all
not
gonna look
only
like that?
that,
No.
They're saying, what was his argument, that God of War was probably in the same stages at the same time, and I'm like,
Absolutely
dude, I don't
not.
care if God of War is in the same exact spot in development. That footage that God of War put out was primed and ready for everybody
for
to see. Like,
Public view,
what the
exactly.
fuck?
Yeah.
I mean,
Idiot. And then using a still from a fucking basically a poster, like a CG
No,
poster kind of
absolutely.
like thing. That wasn't like an in-game fucking. I don't know. Fuck
God
that
of
guy.
War was
Fuck
at
you,
this
Thrash,
show?
You're stupid.
go and take your controller, okay, or a PlayStation or a Nintendo. Take it. press the button or to press the button on the console and go play a game instead of being on Twitter acting like you know what's going on.
Matter of fact, David said it before I did. David said it's sad they're using Xbox fans' names, right? And they are doing that. And I'll tell you, David, how I know. I actually have a Metacritic account set up for Gaming Beyond the Box. And I got an email, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was late last night saying that somebody was trying to log in as me on Metacritic.
No shit.
They were trying to use the name Wilmy Hood and trying to use Gaming Beyond the Box.
I was actually trying to log into the Pornhub account that Husk told me about.
And somebody was actually trying to use that. It's so stupid, dude. And a lot of the people in the so-called gaming community, they really need just to grow up. Because 99% of these people don't even know what goes into making a video game to fucking begin with.
You know what? That's the thing, though. We call
a video game.
We call them fanboys and part of the gaming community. But to be honest, a community is a community is a group of people that wants to actually strive for something better, to build something better. A village, a community, a kingdom. You're always trying to do something better. They're just asshats that are on the outside that want to be part of something, so they're going to do anything they can to bring anything they can. They're pieces of shit. I'm sorry. That's what it is. You're not a fanboy. You're a piece of shit.
They're the royal nation, and there's plenty of green beans out there that should be part of that same fucking unicorn dick coloring book we made.
Regardless of Xbox or PlayStation, Xbox could buy PlayStation, and those same pieces of shit would say Xbox has no games now. PlayStation could buy Xbox, and regardless, they're going to complain any way they can because they're not happy with their life. So I'm sorry, your life sucks or whatever is going on. Be happy that someone else is happy. Do I play farming games? No, I do not. But you know what? I am happy every time Lady talks about one that's coming out because at the end of regardless, she's happy. And if she's happy, I'm happy because I'm her friend. Do I care that Husk gets so drunk that he doesn't know which side's up? No, he's happy. That's all that matters.
Well, sometimes
be
he's happy.
fucking happy that people can be happy, you pieces of shit.
Exactly.
Like, review bombing is like one of the easiest things to predict right now. Like, I mean, I said it on Monday. It's like the user score is going to be like 5.2, and sorry, overshot.
I mean, do people
that.
still use Metacritic?
Yeah, you overshot that by a lot.
Do people still use Metacritic to buy a game?
No, I never have.
But it's still a site that you can go to where you can see stuff about a game. Okay, and we all know it's used on Twitter, so don't pretend it's not. And even when the PS4 version of Psychonauts 2 didn't have a rating yet, I was like, I guarantee it's going to get bombed. Someone's like, Xbox people aren't going to review bomb this. I'm like, yes, they fucking are. Or other people are. Yep. And here it is. It's 4.6 on PlayStation.
I would say Xbox people are just as guilty as...
Dude, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
oh my God.
Pieces of shit. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
where they come from.
There are so many things with Xbox
Deathloop
people that were doing the same shit. Like,
the only people that don't say shit are Nintendo people.
They kind of there's a couple that do.
They're different about it.
It's a lot more rare.
Look, let's be honest. Nintendo just discovered Bluetooth, so they're probably still don't know where Twitter is.
I can rant about that.
But you know what the sad thing is?
I'm sorry, but I found that hilarious that I'm like, wait, the Switch is getting Bluetooth? I didn't know it didn't have Bluetooth.
I knew it didn't, sadly, because my wife had Bluetooth speakers we were trying to connect to them. Mo, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Happy Wednesday to you too, Mo. And we got to get you back on here soon, by the way.
Isn't it funny though? It didn't have Bluetooth, but it just recorded a software update, and now it does. Huh?
Yeah, they ghosted that right in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had the hardware the whole time.
Exactly.
It had to for it to work. Like it doesn't. You don't know
what you're talking about. The patch installed everything it needed. A little man came in my house and installed it on my Switch personally.
Little man came in you, I don't doubt, but I doubt he came in your house.
Wilmy, what we talk about privately sometimes is supposed to stay there, man.
I mean, it is what it is. People know how we are, so it's okay.
This is true.
There's 368 people in here watching this show, and probably 359 of them are going to walk away and go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
but they will be back next week for the same.
I was going to say,
Yep.
they'll be what the fucking next week.
It's like watching a accident. You can't stop. You just got to see it happen.
We lost Scrub again.
There's a reason that people started calling us the Chaos Factory. I mean, we didn't come up with that shit. Somebody else did.
Anarchy. Oh,
Because
Anarchy.
Just saying.
it's fucking chaotic.
Now, let's try again.
It can't.
What the fuck? We've all seen it. The hatred, the ugliness, the crying, and the downright disgracefulness. That is fanboyism. You may be wondering, how can I help these misguided manginas? Well, we're proud to announce that through supporting your local F&P and through F&P merchandise purchases, an undisclosed percentage of the proceeds will help fund the castration and spading of these feral beasts. But you must hurry, because left unchecked, the situation will only worsen. So please, help us in raising awareness on this unprecedented and increasingly annoying, ignorant, and childish behavior by visiting the link below, before it's too late.
And
Husk,
by
I
the
just
way,
wanna-
those shirts are real, actually.
Yeah, they are.
yeah, Husk, I just want to ask, where did you find the puppet?
I'm
We
starting.
don't
I
wanna
thought
know.
I already
Puppies of
said
everybody.
this
They found
story.
him.
Technically, yeah, they did.
They're made out of human
Stacy-
skin.
Stacy got him from a fellow teacher that was basically going to toss him. Stacy's like, my grandkids will probably love him. And they did. And they took some of them home. And I had no idea we even had them until I saw the tote with them in there. So I stole a couple of them.
It's the
It's a
best.
test dummy for Elvis Vibrator version 0.0.
Yeah.
And nachos, yes, those are real shirts. They are on our store. Matter of fact, Adam just posted the link. Thank you, Adam.
Go
Yep.
get them now.
The funny
They're
thing
not-
is,
look,
with
they're
ladies
not-
saying fun to
Can I jump in there real quick,
castration
Wilmy? 1 second.
Yeah.
I just want to say
Love
on air, thank you, Adam. You are a great community manager. You show up every week, you post links, you run our gilded. Thank you for all your
Not
hard
of
work.
all
Yeah,
odds,
definitely.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
Gold
Yep.
star.
Well, I don't think we shout him out enough.
If
We
we,
don't.
if I ever go back to the UK, I will have a cup of tea with you.
Dang
I
right.
won't, but I'll drink some coffee with you.
Yeah, I'll drink some coffee with
what
you.
are
but I'll
bangers?
try tea.
Isn't that a fish?
Sausage.
Sausage? Oh.
Sausage. Definitely sausage.
But
Yeah, he
matter of
wants
fact,
some.
Yeah.
has anybody played Deathloop besides me and Sean?
No.
All right, well, we'll give you our thoughts on it real quick. Go ahead, Sean. Tell us your thoughts on Deathloop.
I've only got past the first loop, which is basically like the first day is essentially a what we say hour and a half tutorial.
Right.
So far pretty good. But I'm looking forward to progressing and getting more powers and getting more weapons and actually trying to take out the visionaries. So I like it so far quite a bit. I'd be playing it right now if I wasn't here. So
Dude, spoiler
I would
alert.
do.
You got to warn us.
It's all our fault. Why is it on? You can't play this Deathloop.
bye.
Can we see the Twitter?
I've probably got more hours into it than Sean. I think I've got 9 hours into it already. I won't call it a 10 because I have had the game freeze up on me a couple of times and actually crash my PS5. But I would give it an 8.5 at least. And I mean, I'm seeing people say it's repetitive, and it kind of is,
It's the
but
point
it's
of the
not.
game. It's
Yeah,
a
I
loop.
mean,
it says it in the
it's
game
Loop.
title,
It's called Loop.
Each
right?
I mean,
Yeah, just like Scrub
each-
said.
you're stuck in a loop and you die.
No, each time you go, each time a loop ends, you go back in a different area and you have different things. to try to accomplish. You have different people to try to take out. You have different, things you want to try to pick up. And it actually makes the game feel a lot differently. So, and like I said, I'm on my fourth or fifth day. Once you learn how to infuse your weapons and your slabs, that's what your little tricks are that you use. They call them slabs. Once you learn how to, do the infusion, then every time you die, you get to keep your shit. So it's not so bad. And I'm like, Sean, if it wasn't for the podcast, I would be playing it right now too. So
can you speak on the AI? Can you speak about the AI, please?
Just gonna comment on that.
Because currently this is the big hoopla. Like everybody says, they're trash, they're absolutely terrible, but they've only played an hour, 2 hours into the game, and they haven't actually progressed through the story, which actually tells you why the AI is the way they are.
Or they haven't played at all.
The AI is funny, but I mean, it's not like Ghost Recon bad. You can't now if you walk up behind somebody with a machete and take them out, their partner usually won't notice if they're not too close.
That's true,
right?
It's kind of funny.
But I mean, I have actually walked up and shot somebody, but I did it with a silenced pistol. So I'm running around more like in a stealth mode. I'm using a silenced pistol and a machete more than anything, because you can get overwhelmed pretty quick because of alarm systems and just different things set up in the map. So you it's not really rogue, but that's sort of the way I'm playing it. But I'm having a blast with it, and I would definitely be sitting here playing it right now.
I've died a few times for sure.
I feel like both of them don't want to be here and be playing on PS5 right now. How about you guys?
I love being here. I love being here. But I've died probably like 5 or 6 times just because it's like full disclosure, I haven't played Dishonored, haven't played Prey, so Arcane's pretty new for me. So so it's a different feeling going around in a first-person shooter when you have these not really ideal guns as opposed to like Call of Duty or Destiny where you have awesome firepower, right? Like that nail pistol is garbage. So I was trying to use that. It's just
unless you aim right for the head.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Oh, and Punisher, I'm playing on PS5, dude. I'm hearing there's some issues with it on PC.
Yeah. Even they called it out.
Yeah, they called it out today, said they are working to fix it. Something about the anti-piracy software.
That's the reason people don't play Dishonored 2 on PC.
Yep. But yeah, the weapons do get better, Sean.
Good. I do like the AI though, because guys, some guy was working on this little thing, and there's a guy right beside him, went and stabbed him, and then twisted him around, broke his neck, and I look over, and the guy's just sitting there, like, all right, stab him through the throat too.
But the thing is,
I'm actually kind of fine with it because it's like whatever.
Once you get into the game, you realize the larger scope of it, because there's a lot more involved. Because each time you go through a map, the map will constantly change each time you go through it, and it even changes according to the time of day. If it's morning, there's different things on the map. If it's afternoon or if it's night, there's different things you do on the map. There's different visionaries and all these people that you have to take out. So, I mean, as far as gameplay, you could probably put 30 to 40 hours into it before you complete it, maybe even more. But you have to go through, and every secret you learn your first playthrough of that map, you will remember your second playthrough, which will come in very handy if you're looking for, door codes or something like that.
Have you guys, either of you, played with the game open for other players to come in and?
Yep.
How'd that go?
My first hour playing last night, somebody jumped into my game as Juliana, and she got her ass handed to her. She jumped.
That's an interesting concept.
She came into a house I was in, and she came in with a sniper rifle trying to snipe me from like 10 feet away, and I just chopped her ass up with a machete.
So she tried to no-scope you?
Yeah, and I took her out with a machete.
Apparently, there's a whole other leveling system and everything with Juliana. And that you can do as well as progress with her, which is kind of cool as that multiplayer aspect that I've heard anyway. that I read about, which is kind of cool. So that's probably why if they never played it, they're underpowered compared to what you are anyway, and they're just trying to bum rush you, and that's not gonna work.
Yeah, because I've actually had somebody jump into my game 4 times now, and I've taken Juliana down each time. And if anybody out there is one of them, fuckers. Because I don't know if you can actually pick who you jump in on or not. I know you can set it up to just friends or leave it open to anybody.
Okay.
But that does remind me of my one issue with the game. The fucking guns are always jamming.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talk about it actually jamming.
Like that the little nail.
So that's a game mechanic?
The original pistol doesn't, but that crank one, the crank Terminator gun, that
Are you
jams
cranking
like
it now?
a bitch.
The shotgun does it too, really.
Does
bad.
it? I haven't had a shotgun jam on me, but the minigun jams like after like 15 rounds or something like that.
And it's not a game. It's not a game you're just going to pick up and run through. I'll tell you that now, because you will get owned real quick. Because it only takes a few shots to put you down.
Yep.
It don't take very many shots at all. If you like playing on easy, I'm not picking on you, but there's no settings for this game.
Oh shit! I need to sell it then.
Really, it is what it is, and that's it.
That's it. There is no easy or
Interesting.
That's cool though.
Yep. So, and if anybody wants to think that I'm a bot and I don't play on my PS5, just go check my trophies. I don't lock my shit. So there.
Well, shit, I haven't seen you on Xbox in forever anyway.
Well,
you pony. All right. Ain't that how this works?
I ain't wearing no damn Pegasus shirt, fuckers.
I still have no idea how.
But no,
all
I
this
just-
stuff
What?
Sean
Take
is
a coin.
Sean wearing that Pegasus.
That's a
Sometimes-
whole nice right there.
He's part of that order or whatever the hell.
See, this one says Gaming Beyond the Box right there.
That's just
Yeah.
a whole bunch of Twitter nonsense for
I
fun
know
and
it.
games, and
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Did you
It's
guys
fun,
see
man.
Mag?
It's.
No,
Yeah, that was
Mag's
funny.
Can we
Mag's
not
video
get
is
into
great.
this?
Yeah, let's not get into this.
I saw
Yeah.
Mag's video. That was amazing.
Because
That's
I mean,
awesome.
and I'm not trying to be mean. We actually have like 40 to 50,000 people watch us each week and listen to us. We don't need to give these people any traction.
No.
So
I will say that one of them is not.
Don't say it.
I'm not
say
going to
it.
say it. I'm going to leave it.
Don't say it.
But that's the thing. If you were ever going to say anything about this whole ordeal, that would be the one thing they probably obviously didn't think of when they did it. I'm just saying, that's not going to give them traction. If anything, it's going to be quite the opposite, unless they find the entire crowd that sides on that side of the fence.
I'm not going to pull a Griffin.
And
We don't want to pull a Griffin. But
We don't.
yeah, and you guys know what I'm talking about. We're not going to do like
Yes.
Griffin Gaming.
Nope.
We're good.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we
Leave
yeah,
it to him. I'll leave it to him.
exactly.
Go
'Cause
look at
I'm-
the memes posted on FWNR. You'll get the picture.
I'm pretty sure, but I still stand by what I said yesterday or day before. I refuse to shave off all my body hair on Thursdays and sing Celine Dion under candlelight with Bomber and Thor and Leo and us.
On a green blink.
First of all,
Oh.
you put that up into interpretation that we could leave your body hair on, sing Slipknot, and be around like a lantern.
I'm just
Well, no,
glad I
the-
got
the-
left
the-
out of this conversation. Shaking in a circle.
The Slipknot's almost enticing, but just not enough.
R.I.P.
What if-
Joy
Fork was
Jordan.
ahead.
What
was-
if it was Scrub, Leo, and Bomber, but it was Garth Brooks?
No.
I wouldn't be there.
Well, I could sing "Got Friends in Lower Places," and they just
Yeah,
have
I
to
could
figure out
sing
where I
that.
was, what I was referring to.
I can do the line dance. Let's go.
Yeah, I bet you could. You're from You're from Alabama. Sorry, not Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Definitely not George.
I was going to say, little
Garth
do we know
Brooks sings
Fork
a
was.
song about Baton Rouge, so I'm down with
that
that.
he does. That he
Mhm.
does.
I was going to say Fork was ahead of
Bomber,
the
you know
curve
way
with
too
the
much about
shaving.
Garth Brooks.
Bob, thank you to 49 Super Chat. Still rocking the PS4 because I couldn't beat the bots to the 5. So no Deathloop for me. I don't do FPS on PC, only RTS on there. Haha. I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully you'll be able to get one pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, especially with the new model or whatever, they'll probably start pushing them out a little bit faster, just because they're no longer having to worry about freaking copper and shit. So.
Mhm.
Oh, and Adam, we actually have video of Ghost singing Spice Girls. We'll have to add that into the dash.
Yes.
What song was I singing? I mean, I don't mind singing it, but I'm just curious which one you guys got me recorded singing.
Don't they only have
whatever
one song?
It's probably their main hit.
Hey, we should do an encore. Turn your camera on. Let's
I don't
up
have a
another
camera.
song.
That's why I got a different monitor, so I don't have a camera right now.
But anyway, and to I know this was a big topic for everybody. KOTOR, also known as what's the fuck's it stand for?
Knights of the
Old
Yeah,
Republic.
I don't do Star Wars, so I give 2 fucks. It's been going back and forth. You know, yes, this is coming to PS5, but yes, it's going to PC at the same time. And the head guy came out today, Tully Ackland or whatever his name is. He says yes, it's a full remake. It's a timed exclusive for PS5 and PC. That's all I know. That's all I care. Next topic.
Sounds good.
Wait, so
I'm
I didn't get a chance to
surprised.
win.
I'm surprised they even went that far with it. Most times, PlayStation and Sony will shut you down about saying how long or even if it's a timed exclusive. So I think that's a win because most people were wondering. So at least they got some kind of answer. It's just the question is, will PlayStation have a 2-year exclusive like they have with that other game that's coming out down the road?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Forspoken.
Forspoken. It's a 2-year.
Yeah.
It's foreskin, damn it. It's not Forspoken.
I mean, and they definitely could. I mean, they could have a 2-year. I mean, shit, we don't know. I mean, look at Final Fantasy remake. I mean,
That's
it still isn't
remotely close to being announced for anything else.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's still stuck there. We don't know when
because of
part
the
2's coming. So I mean, I think it's just funny. Sony has a strong arm when it comes to their, timed exclusivity. They're very good at it. And they've done very well with it. And hey, they're winning. They're winning on their side with it. So I mean, they're doing everything. It's working for them, like it always has. At least starting last generation going into here, they're just gonna keep continuing what they're doing, and it is what it is. Just if you don't like it, go buy the other box. That's all I can tell you. Or wait,
not that hard.
Or wait. I mean, that's all I can tell you. Or buy a PC if it's going to be a PC game. So, like
I've heard
KOTOR, I
KOTOR
never played the
not
original, so I don't care.
Specifically exclusive.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you're into Star Wars,
Can anybody play
I
it?
mean, obviously, you have to kind of be into Star Wars.
yeah. Bob, thank you for 499 super chat. Speaking of that, when will Deathloop be on Xbox now the studio's been acquired by Xbox? Dude, I am not Phil Spencer. But I do know a guy that does podcasts in the community that claims he talks to Phil Spencer every night.
There's a lot of
you.
those.
I will shoot you his. I'll shoot you his info in a DM, and you
He
can
only meets
message
one
him.
person, though.
But yeah, I would say sometime next year, maybe.
6
But
months
I
to
don't
a
know.
year would be my
It is
guess.
like 6 months.
I mean, maybe we don't know, and what does it matter? Like I don't think it's not even a big deal at this point. Like it is what it'll come when it comes. Like why be hung up on it? Oh my god, I got to worry about when it comes. Who cares? There's other games coming
Well, I
from
don't
a lot of other studios.
I don't think he was worried about it. I think
No,
he
no,
just
no.
wanted,
But I think but that's the whole thing about Twitter right now. Like everybody's just so worried. Oh, when is it going to come? Is it going to be 6 months? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 years?
And
Like,
that
it
is
doesn't
exactly the reason timed exclusives even exist. They wouldn't matter if people didn't make them matter. So it's
No, I mean
Yeah,
nobody
it's
knows because it
literally a
doesn't say it's a
double-edged
1 year. It doesn't say it's 2 year. It just says timed exclusive, and whenever that contract's up, it's up.
It all
And-
depends who's all the money behind it.
Yeah,
And
It's a
Anime
narrative.
says it's 1 year exclusive, and he says his source is trust me, bro.
Yeah.
trust me, bro.
that's fair.
I never heard of that
It's-
dude.
It's a
I
narrative,
see it
and
all
it's
the time.
good. It's good. It's good business practice. If Xbox is going to have their games with, and you're going to be able to have Game Pass and pull people over this way. PlayStation had to have something to pull you to their games. And right now, they're going to have their exclusives. They're going to have their timed exclusives. If you're one of the people that can't wait and want to jump on it, you're going to have to get that PlayStation. So it's a good business move. I mean, is it for all gamers? No, but it is business. They're not our friends. They're trying to make money.
That's the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're doing it for their customers. If you think about it, like they don't care about all gamers. Like that's not their motto. Their motto is PlayStation gamers. Like that's what they've been. I mean, Microsoft is the first ones to come out and be like, we, kumbaya for everybody. Like that's why, Microsoft did the leap first. So
Well, I kind of think they have to because they've already had the monopoly thing hit them several times, and I'm sure buying ZeniMax could have been one of those things too, where like, oh, it's going to be a monopoly. No, kumbaya. We're letting it out there. It's going to be on anything Xbox and PC, so it's not a monopoly.
And guess what? I'm getting ready to go take a husk. So yeah,
you're gonna take a husk.
Yep.
Can I also take a husk? My
So you're gonna get drunk as hell and pass out in a dumpster?
I've been sitting here drinking these things because I found them again, and I'm all excited. I'm jacked up on caffeine like a motherfucker. So yeah,
I'm gonna jack up on Mountain Dew.
I don't drink Mountain Dew. That shit. No, fuck that. I don't drink nothing.
I'd probably
green.
kill Wilmy.
But
okay, Unibrow, you got this right.
I will be right back, and everybody talk nicely and let Lady say something because she looks like she's bored to death over here.
Aw.
Lady, do a topic.
Y'all are talking about shit that I don't have any fucking input on. I'm sorry.
Well, now talk about fishing in a game.
Nintendo.
Yeah, talk about what are your thoughts on the Bluetooth enabling?
I have no thoughts on that because I'm just absolutely not surprised. I'm just not surprised anymore. So
I'm actually surprised it wasn't a like, hey, you pay 29 cents, like $2.99 for it or something.
Well, they did try to charge $10, or not try to. They did charge $10 for a calculator. So I mean,
yeah,
it did sell a lot.
That wasn't from Nintendo though.
Number
what
3
did you say?
best-selling game of the month.
I said it wasn't from Nintendo.
That's
it's on the Switch, but
yeah, I don't know. Just it is what it is. Fucking Nintendo could go shit in a bucket and hand it to its fans, and everybody would want a piece of it. So. And I'd be one of them. It just doesn't matter. I bought that fucking Wario game last week thinking that I was going to play it with Cloud. And then found out that there's no online multiplayer for a multiplayer game. So it's whatever. It is
so it's just like couch co-op kind of?
Yep, just couch co-op. And I will give it to Nintendo. They never really let that die. Some of the other consoles really put couch co-op to the, stage left, whatever, pushed it over to the side. And Nintendo never really did, but now we're kind of living in an era where we should have online, capabilities with some of these things. Maybe, possibly, ingrained chat. I don't know. It was not $60 MAV. It was $40. And the kids are enjoying it. It is what it is. I had no want for that game. I've never really played the series. It wasn't something that I'm like, ooh, I've got to play this. But to have another co-op game on handheld would just be nice. I mean, I like Switch for that. I play Mario Golf with, a lot of people online, and I don't party up because Switch doesn't even have that function if I wanted to. But you just sit there and drink coffee and golf, and you don't have to talk, and it is what it is. So it's a nice thing to do, to have that just in your hands, but without online function with some of these games that are just made to play with people. It just seems absolutely absurd to me that's a fucking thing. And the shitty thing is it'll probably come just like it did with Mario Party with 4 years after it came out. Just this year they let it have online functionality out of nowhere, woohoo, now we have online on Mario Party. So that's cool. So I just assumed that this one was going to have it, and it doesn't, and it is what it is. I fucking am so over Nintendo. I am done talking about it. I went on a huge rant on Mo's show. If you guys want to hear me rant about that shit, go listen to it, because I was ornery that day. Wasn't happy.
Maybe they figured with the 2 controllers, mini controllers. There you go.
Joy-Cons. They're called Joy-Cons.
Joy-Cons. Okay. I still call them a controller. Whatever. They don't give me any
Controller.
joy.
There's no
I
joy
call
there.
them Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift.
I like that. It's so funny because I call them remote sometimes. Like I grew up calling just all controllers remotes because that's what my grandma called them, like remote. So I just still like find myself doing that. I call my
That's
Xbox
funny.
controller the remote.
My mom was
I do the same.
way.
Yeah, I do the same thing because we use the Xbox controller to navigate Netflix and
Mhm.
Amazon Prime and all that. So I'm still calling it a remote, and I'm like, no, that's a controller. I want the remote. We're like, well, you said remote before. I said, I know, but
I
that
know,
was
it's a thing.
we were using it as a remote. I want the actual remote this time.
Right? No, I do that. I still do that. I also sometimes just call all consoles Nintendos. Like I've stopped and like I'm way better at it now. But when I was like 17, like everything was a Nintendo because that's just what we call. My grandma calls like everything was Nintendo. Turn off your Nintendo, and it was like PlayStation. It's like okay, grandma, calm down. So
That's how I am with Coke. Everything's a Coke until you want to
Everything's a
specify
Oh,
what
yeah.
the drink
Yeah.
is. The
Exactly.
Coke.
In the
Sorry.
in the South, everything's a Coke.
Yep.
everything's
Absolutely.
Coke. That's
It is.
weird. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It absolutely is. Like
Yeah,
it's
It
like,
works.
No,
like
it's
I'm
we used to
gonna
have
go get a
Xerox.
Coke, and everybody like think, oh, you're getting Coca-Cola. No, I'm getting a Coke.
Yeah. They say you say you want a
Specifically, I'm
Coke.
Yeah,
Yeah, you say you want a Coke, and you reply, "What you got?"
Yeah, what you got? Yep.
I want an orange Coke.
You want a Coke? We have Pepsi products.
An
Oh,
orange Coke.
God.
That just sounds weird to me. Like I don't even like
Yeah.
Coke, so I don't like soda in general. I call
See,
it
I can't
soda.
say the word soda is just odd to me.
Yeah.
Like it just is, and so is cola or
How about
pop. Like I
pop?
don't get it. I
Pop
don't.
is
want
I
alright.
it.
don't
Pop.
call it pop, but I call yeah, it's definitely
Like pop
soda.
is like that's definitely a northern thing. That's
It's
a pop.
Midwest.
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
Pop.
Midwest.
I don't say
We
pap.
I'm from
I
Indiana.
pop.
That's what we called it, pop.
Really? You call it?
You
pop
want a
too?
soda?
we
You
used
want
to
a
call it
soda?
soda
I don't
or
get
soda pop. We never
Soda
called
pop.
it pop.
I
And
couldn't do
Why
it.
are we talking
we've
about
called it
soda?
Coke.
I don't know.
What's happening
It's
here?
'cause
What's
we
Oh,
got
going on,
dumb.
guys? What's
Yeah.
happening?
Before I forget,
That's my
Bomber,
fault.
I actually found out why the South calls everything Coke.
Why?
Why's
I
that?
forgot to tell you. Because back in the day when Coke was invented, everyone was ripping them off and calling it Coke.
I mean, it could be.
No,
I
it's
mean,
because
it's from
I really don't
Atlanta.
know.
it's
I
not
really
because
don't
of
know.
that. I'll tell you why. It's because Miami Vice was popular.
Oh yeah.
They've been
sure.
calling every pop Coke for a lot longer than Miami Vice.
I just think it's funny. I don't know. This is what I
Yeah.
do.
It's a southern thing because Coke's from Atlanta too, so that's the big drink down
Well,
in
like
the
Nick
South.
said, it's legal Coke.
Yep, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up in California, but my dad was from Missouri, and we called it Coke.
Okay,
So
let's talk about something other than soda.
Damn.
guys. Let's talk about
Alright.
video
So
games.
back
On
to
to
the
Sprite. Let's talk about Sprite.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Well, it's a Coca-Cola product.
We need the
Yeah.
Uncola
So
commercial
Battlefield
back.
2042 is delayed till 20.
Good.
10
That's all
days.
I'll
don't
say about
care.
it.
You know, it's so funny you said that because originally, like, I did a double check and I was like, wait, 2042? That's a really long time away.
Like, I'm glad you said that because
22?
I was looking
So I
at my
thought it
phone
was
in
next
surgery,
year.
and I was like, delayed to 2042. What the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
I'm glad. Like, I mean, I'm a firm believer in delays, and that's not a long one. I kind of
It's
think
just a month.
it's
Yeah,
a strange
month's
delay
not a
because
lot
it's
of
a very
time.
small amount of time. But so I'm wondering what they are going to fix in that
They need it.
amount of time. That I know. I've
I can't talk about it, but they do.
Polish,
We
polish,
had our
polish.
But no,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it is. It's coming out at I think like kind of a worse time now though.
Yup.
Than
Yup.
it was originally.
The
I
one
feel
day
like they
anniversary
should
of
have
Cyberpunk's
waited.
release date.
That is funny. Yes.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if I'd want to launch on that day.
It's cursed.
Oh man.
No.
I'm looking forward
I-
to March myself. I could care less about Battlefield.
March is going to be good. I'm excited
They're
for
really
Battlefield.
great.
I just think it
Fuck
could
you,
have.
Leo.
Fuck you,
Right?
Wilby,
Battlefield's gonna be fucking
you
dope.
piece of shit.
He just finished that.
Go.
Wilmy
go,
took
Larry.
a hefty husk. That husk also has a Wilmy sign.
Yeah, it's really tripping me out. I noticed it a minute ago. And yeah, Dying Light got delayed as well. So that's two 2 delays. We're early in the season of delays. Holidays are coming, and everything is trying to crunch and get out. And I just feel like it's not going to be the last one that we see.
No.
Maybe some smaller titles. I know that my Coral Island game that I'm really excited for hasn't said anything. I know nobody cares, but it's supposed to come out this year, and they haven't set a release date. So that's a
Far Cry 6 should be okay, Adam. It
Yeah.
went gold like a couple days ago.
yeah. I don't see that being a problem.
I really don't matter to me about Dying Light, because when is Dying Light was supposed to come out?
December.
Day before Halo.
Like the
5,
day
or
before
Infinite.
Halo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was the perfect time for them to have any kind of excuse to say we're going to push back. I would have came up with anything to say I'm moving my game back because of Halo, and then you definitely couldn't move it
that's
forward.
true. They
That
went
was
all the way
dirty
to
of
March,
Xbox.
though.
Xbox also has marketing with them, which is I thought was kind of funny. You know, they have marketing with with freaking
With Dying
whoever's
Light.
who the heck's making that Techland or whoever.
Yeah,
it is?
Techland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know they have that marketing with them, and then they're like, you know what, we're gonna come out the day after y'all, and they're like, oh crap. So do we have to say we have to delay? Yeah, you probably should, because
I mean,
we're
they went
pretty
a whole
firm on
3
this.
months later or 4 months
No.
later almost. You know, that's. I think
No,
that
it's
if they were just
significant.
trying to avoid Halo, it would have been like January
No,
or something like that.
Which there's
Yeah.
nothing in January, by the way. Like, why is everybody leaving January?
Man,
Like, just put
February
something in
and
January.
March. February and March is
God, February.
ridiculous.
Why does
So
everybody
you
keep going
have to
February?
think
It's
about
like,
it like this. That's the end of the year. That's the end of the
I know,
fiscal
it's-
year for
I
video
get
games.
it.
They want to
Just-
get things out right
I
then.
know.
Yes.
Make their
Make
fast.
that
But
money.
March is always a banger month for video
Go to
games. It's a
January.
common thing. January is going to have things. I mean, there's
It
a
has
few things
nothing
coming
right
out
now.
in January. No, there's something. I
There's
know
nothing
Right
big.
It might be
now.
something
No-
stupid that I'm
no
looking
big.
forward to, but I know there's something in January.
I mean,
Some
there's
more
like
stuff
4
will get
games.
pushed.
I've seen.
Some
A
more
couple more
stuff will
weeks.
get
Same
pushed.
for Far Cry comes out. Can't wait for that one. That'll be a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Which one?
Far Cry 6.
Dying Light, the first
Oh.
one came out in
7 years
February.
ago.
Yeah, in February, and so I feel like I thought that they would push it towards like that date, like maybe do like an anniversary, like hey, 7 years later we finally have a fucking second in the series. But no, they went for March. But I don't know. I think that March is going to be banging. But I was looking at it too. There's not that many games that I want to play in March. Like
There could,
I'm
and,
like,
and some
There's
of
a
those games
lot
could
of
get
games
pushed.
I want to play in March.
I think there's a
Not very
couple of
many
games
that
that
I'm
will be
excited
pushed
hey,
out.
so I just Googled it though. The fiscal year for Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox is April 1st to March 31st. So
Right.
games
yeah, I
being
know.
in
That's
January.
what I said. March is the end of the fiscal year. That is
Well, that's
I
what I'm saying,
just
but-
said, Fork.
Put it in.
I was
January.
Googling it, goddammit.
Well,
I was just trying to
say
throw
fact
something in
check
January.
me.
His ears turn off when he
Jesus.
googles.
Yeah, he was trying.
I'm a
Elden
girl
Ring
and I don't
was
know what I'm
January.
talking about.
I
Elden
mean, you
Ring's in
did say
February now, ain't it?
and that they're trying to get their games
Or am I
out.
wrong?
Stop
Here's-
mansplaining yourself, lady.
Yeah.
Well, I
Here's the
mean,
thing.
Thorik's got his own browser right there on his head. Look.
Oh wow, that's a good one. But here's the thing: if you put it in February, the end of the fiscal year is the end of the month, February. March going into April, you at least give yourself over a month to 2 months to get that game and as many sales you can on there. So that's the best way to do it. You're not going to see too many games push all the way from, let's say, November, December going into April, because you're going to miss that fiscal year. Some of this is to help the developers out, but a lot of this is we're going to help you out, but you will not pass this day because we need this money. We need these projections. So, yeah, you're going to see a lot of games. You say January is clear right now. There's going to be some games pushing in January. Just wait.
Yeah, and I messed up, and I think who was it that said it in there in chat? In January is Jigga J is freaking Elden Ring. It comes out January 21st. So that was my bad. But again, not a game that I could care for. But
I know
Right.
a lot of people that are,
yeah, I know a lot of people that are definitely excited for that game, and hopefully it's the game that everybody's hoping it is. And but I can, yeah, no, not for me.
Oh, and in case anybody's wondering, Nicki Minaj's cousin really didn't get swollen testicles from a vaccine. He actually got an STD. Continue.
Surprise. That's the real reason not to get married. Yeah, yeah. That woman got out at the best time.
I can't even think of anything a woman sings. So there we go.
Oh, yeah.
she don't sing.
WAP.
I was gonna
The
say
song
that.
everybody
Yeah.
was
Isn't that
loving.
WAP?
She definitely doesn't sing.
Wet ass
So.
pussy.
WAP's
Yeah.
not Nicki Minaj.
Wet ass
right?
seizure.
Wait a second.
It's
Depends
not?
on how you
Oh,
say
my
it.
bad.
Is it WAP or WAP? Because are we
Look.
calling out Italians or are we calling out?
Look, I just want to point out a year
WAP,
ago we
sure.
were offended by Baby It's Cold Outside, and now there's WAP. So I really don't want to hear shit.
They was out around the same time. That's the trippy part of it.
And I don't want to hear.
It
I don't,
was out around the same time.
It was.
I don't want to hear any of it. I used to ride around with 415s in the back of a car playing 2 Live Crew. So there's that.
Yeah,
Hey, you are cool.
I still.
So-
I understand you. I was too young to drive, but I was listening to it.
Because I used to get pulled over at Riceville Beach because they actually had a law against playing that song.
So
Yeah, they
stupid.
banned them down in
In Florida.
not Corpus Christi.
I mean, they
but I know
banned them
in
doing a
Texas
lot of
too.
states.
They banned it
Yeah.
in Florida. Yeah.
We used to go up and down Clearwater Beach, and then they would pull us over for cruising.
That's the reason
Because
why
I thought we were
Everybody.
talking about Cardi
Shit.
B. Were we talking about Nicki Minaj?
We were talking about Nicki Minaj, but
Oh,
we did say
Use the
WAP.
song or something.
Real
Yeah,
Zero,
you
you're
now-
said
right.
now
WAP,
we
That's
so I
got
thought
B.
Cardi B.
Yeah, that's Cardi B.
Well, now we got sidetracked. Now we're talking about 2 Live
Yep.
Crew.
Yeah,
I mean-
exactly.
Cardi
And
B,
that was
Nicki
one of my
Minaj, kind of the same.
And Uncle
Hey,
Luke,
me and Sean have to get ready for our vocal.
That's one of my favorite album covers. Wilmy, remember that album cover 2 Live Crew had?
Oh yeah.
They're on the
Yep.
beach. They're all strung out. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
still
I
got them all, dude.
I still have
And
one.
Nachos, dude. Fuck Shop was probably one of my favorite songs by those guys.
I mean, shit, Wilby probably
I
got
like-
the records and everything.
I like their mega
No.
mixes.
They didn't
Wait,
come out
Dying
on
Light,
records.
what is coming out in February? Why did I think it was
Yeah.
March? Were you guys saying
Yeah.
March? You guys
No,
saying
we're
not-
March?
no,
At the end of
No, I
February.
think everybody was just saying March and February are packed, and that's true. But I think most everything's in February.
I think everybody knows what I'm going to be playing
Yeah.
in March. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was
Tiny
saying Doodoo
Tina's
Brown.
Wonderland, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe.
I'm going to be all up in that shit.
That's cool.
Getting them
I'm excited for
legendaries.
that one.
All
That
up
one
in
looks
Tiny
good.
Tina. What?
Spellcrafting. No, that's sick, you motherfucker.
That no.
She might be old enough by now.
That's fork
That's
territory.
crazy.
Those midgets.
Look, if it gives me a fucking legendary,
Little
I'm game.
people.
But yeah,
I
but
ca- I
Playing with
get
Leo, it's
legendaries
look,
in it.
guys, I got a legendary. Look, guys, I got a legendary. And me and Ghost are like, we have white still. What the fuck?
Yep. That's the beauty of playing with Leo.
I am with Lady though. Like, even though February is
It's so
packed, there's
crazy.
only a few games that like I can really see myself maybe wanting to buy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited that there's
I
a
already
shit
have
ton of
two
games coming
bought
out from
for
here
February.
till next year. So I'm more trying to figure out how I'm gonna have time to do half this.
Dude, there's some like indie games coming out that just look super fantastic these last few months or
There's a
these
bunch
next few
of them.
weeks. And like I
Yeah.
don't have enough time to play them all, and like even
And-
with them being short, I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to play them.
The
And-
I
crazy
just played
thing,
that too in
Hey, that's next week.
Fumble games. Flynn
know-
and the Crimson Power, I think
Yeah.
is what it's called. That was pretty cool.
and I know you're talking
Yeah.
about indies. I just hate the fact that EA completely dropped the ball with freaking Lost and Random. Like,
That just got dumped into a
yeah, it just
limbo, right?
like
I've
yeah,
been playing it.
It came out, and then like, but they're not doing anything about marketing it or anything. But they did a really good job with It Takes Two and some other ones. But like they
So
just
like Titanfall 2.
They did about the same with It Takes Two, and what happened with It Takes
Maybe
Two
It
is
Takes Two
it
just
came
blew up.
out and everybody loved it. What the fuck is that noise?
Oh
You,
yeah.
you guys
That's
kept
it.
saying it
That's
takes
right.
two.
I'm
Yup.
more thinking that we're gonna get copyrighted for
Rob
that shit.
Bass. Rob Bass, baby.
That's crazy.
It was
I
like
wanna
2
rock
I
seconds.
right
think that
now.
was all the community. That was just people. That
That's
was people's
true.
reaction.
I
That
guess
is
that's
why
true.
It Takes Two took off. And I was actually
Scrub,
gonna
he's
talk
not
about
internet
that because
known, bro.
I feel
Well,
like
he's known
not,
to rock the microphone.
That's right.
Canadian talent, brother.
I love
You're,
it.
you're Scandinavian, dude.
Yeah,
You're
basically.
Scandinavian.
The only Scandinavian.
Scandinavian. Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
I love it.
Aren't Scandinavians like
Scandinavian.
Russian?
And yes,
Right,
Nick,
Ollie.
I am going to be playing Diablo 2. Yes.
Yep.
By
I
yourself.
canceled my pre-order.
Is that
I
next
almost
week?
Have
did.
fun with that.
No, I got charged for mine. I'm good.
I've got
Yep.
enough to play that I don't need to play some old
I didn't
fucking
even
game.
pre-order it. I just said
I
whatever.
canceled mine because I was
I
like,
pre-ordered it so I
well,
could play the beta, and then I never played the beta because there was no co-op in it. So
Well, no, there's co-op. It's random co-op.
yeah,
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
that's-
dropped the ball in the
some
beta for sure.
bullshit.
And
Well,
with
what
that,
about,
I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not playing with randoms.
There's a game coming out on the 28th. I don't know if anybody else is paying attention to it. It's a shooter, Insurgency or Insurgent Sandstorm.
Haven't
Oh,
heard
I watched the trailer for that a bit, but it was kind of boring because it was like a guy who was describing it as he was like a project manager or something. I was like, you're boring, dude.
it.
But it's looks like a very real to life
Yep,
combat simulator. Or
that's actually got my
FPS,
interest.
So yeah.
Yep, that
What is
one's
it
got my
going to?
interest.
Is it PC or is it
It's
everything?
all platforms.
Really?
Yep, Xbox, PlayStation, all of them.
Here's my thing: when they're doing shows, I know you want to put the best foot forward with your visuals, and you want to have the guy break down everything about your game. But you gotta have like your best person that is like can
Enthusiastic.
actually talk and bring some life into the conversation
audience.
instead of, well, if you see right here, we have this dynamic battle stance where you can turn and do your. It's boring as hell. Wake everybody up, and I think a lot of games fall flat with that. You hear people talking about it, and then you just miss out unless you watch some gameplay from somebody else. Your first foot forward is right in front of everybody showing off your game.
So,
Gotta do better.
real quick, back to Diablo 2. A couple people are asking in chat. They never addressed it in beta. The only thing they did say was what was in beta is going to be in the game at launch, which made me believe that there will be no co-op. It will be
No.
random.
No, they did fix it.
They did address it. They
Okay, I never
said
saw
that
it.
Yeah.
they said they didn't have it in the console beta due to issues they were having with security.
Right.
So they
Mhm.
decided
Yeah, I'm
not
still
to
out.
release it. So in the beta, but it will be there on day one
Yeah.
launch. So,
Yep.
Still canceled it.
but I will be playing it because
I was playing it.
I have no new game right now that
I'll be playing. I'll
I
play
wanna
it with
play.
you, Bomber. It's okay.
absolutely.
Well,
We'll
Y'all
we'll
can
stream
tell
it.
me
We'll
about
get
it.
the
And the
Canadian.
good and the good thing is we got up to 8 people we can play with. So let's
Damn
go.
right, dude. Hell yeah, we'll
Damn
have a
right.
blast. We'll
Absolutely.
play with some of the chat and some of the people that support the channel and all that good shit.
Absolutely. I think Ains is getting it as well. So shoot,
There's a
hell
lot
yeah.
of people.
There's a lot of people still getting it.
Yeah.
Which one?
Diablo 2.
There's a punch card for that, by the way.
Ooh.
Of course there is after I pre-ordered it.
What, like
Yeah, same here.
Subway?
So now
You
I
can get
won't
your
give it to
sixth
you
one?
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
of
say it
that.
doesn't count if you pre-ordered it though.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
the thing that I will say. Microsoft, fix your shit. If I pre-ordered the game already, I should
Be
get counted.
automatically
Like,
punched.
I don't need to cancel my pre-order just to pre-order it again to try to get the thing to even.
Have you tried
Yeah.
the punch?
And as far as I know, it doesn't work. No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I was
No,
just
I don't.
asking.
There's
I
been a
was just
few
asking.
times I
Stop
got the
jumping all over
games.
me. Oh my god!
It's bullshit.
I've
Stupid.
got the
That-
game, and then the punch card comes out like after the game
Yep.
came out or the day
Yeah.
it came out, and
Every
you're
time.
shit out of luck.
No, I'm sorry.
Makes
That
no
should be
sense.
retroactive.
It should. It absolutely should. But they
And
don't
Fuzzy, that's the game I'm talking about, dude. That's the trailer I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does look good. It's interesting.
And Bob, thank you for 49 super chat. I got it. Be there if you'll have me. Of course we'll have you, dude. You know how
Absolutely.
to jump in a party, don't you?
care. Damn right.
Everybody acts like they're scared to jump in a party with me if I'm on Xbox. You don't have to be scared. I'm the same dumbass that I am on here, except probably worse. So
Just tell
Probably.
him to shut up if he annoys you.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Every time I
you-
play with Will, he tells me to get good, so I have to back away.
no, that's Husk. After playing the Halo
Husk.
beta with Husk.
That sounds like a cloud stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to tell Husky, I was like, hey, dude, you think you might actually shoot at somebody besides me? Because we were on the same fucking team.
Because guess what, motherfucker? I ain't got a gun. I'm doing better than you. Yeah, I remember I was there. God.
okay. So I may be the only person on here, but who is going to be playing the Call of Duty Vanguard beta.
What?
I have been.
What's that?
Bitch.
You're the only person.
Here's the
is
question.
that?
Here's the
There's
question.
there's a Call
Is
of
that
Duty
poop?
this year.
Absolutely, because it's going to be the best shooter next to
Is
Halo.
it? Is it
Bummer,
really poop?
you know, I give you a lot of shit about it, and I say that I hate it, but we both know that I will probably.
We'll all have
just
it.
to
Well,
play it with
I
you.
still
Look, the
play
only
it.
reason, the main reason that I'm actually more stoked for this particular one is because it's using Modern Warfare's engine. And so far, everybody that I've seen play it, it runs so smooth and everybody's loving it. Like they're loving the way it runs because it runs just like Modern Warfare. You just have World War II guns, which I personally love the World War II guns. That's just me. I know a lot of people don't. They like the new guns that have like lasers that shoot out of them or whatever.
Well, I mean, you get an
World
RC
War
tank
II's is
in
kind
it.
of
fucking
played
hate
out.
that shit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I don't
this
know
is
about the RC thing. That's really weird.
this
I
is
can
what I'll
tell
say,
you-
Bomber. Based on the little PlayStation beta, playing that one mode.
Yeah, now that
If
one
you-
mode, no.
No, that one mode, I'm not the
That one.
biggest fan. But playing multiplayer,
Yes.
it's gonna be hard without the scopes and stuff, man. With all that kickback and the dust and the flames coming out of the barrel and muzzle, if you're shooting far away without a scope, you can't see anything. I've noticed
But
that.
you'll still be
playing the
getting
beta.
quick. I guarantee you'll get quick scope there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Is it going to be open beta?
open beta
Supposed to be
starts
open
on
beta,
the
yeah.
18th.
All right. I backtrack. I will be there for open
On the
beta.
18th, the
not buying
open
it.
beta
I'll be there.
for all platforms, but for tomorrow and Friday is only for Xbox pre-orders, or unless you're on PlayStation, you also get inside the beta then as well, as far as I know. And it is crossplay. It is opened for crossplay forever.
And I can tell you, I played it this
have fun.
weekend or last weekend, and it
That's
played
right.
really well on the PlayStation 4.
Really
Yeah.
nice. See,
Yeah.
and see, I played it on the PlayStation
before.
4 on that
I played on
2v2
4.
thing, and I
Yeah.
had fun, but I definitely would have had more fun with like somebody else because I can.
It
actually talk
wasn't
to them.
2v2 on mine. It was 4
Yeah,
versus 4,
yeah,
and it was
you
like
had-
you had to follow a circle.
Yes,
But it
oh,
wasn't the
yes.
it wasn't the best. The only reason, Bomber, I did not play with you. I got on and played about 3 or 4 missions with randos, and I was like, this just ain't for me. It was interesting. It's
Yeah.
it's like in between of a multiplayer match, like a shoot 'em up, and then mix in
It's kind
like
of
a
like
little
it's like
like a
almost
little
like
Fortnite mix.
yeah,
and,
it's a Road
free
Company.
for all.
It
Yeah,
reminds me of Road Company because you're trying to get cash to upgrade your weapons after you kill
Right.
people. You have so many lives. Like it's kind of like
It's
they mix a
interesting.
couple of games together. It's cool. It's something different. I'll at least give them that. But I'm going to be playing Team Deathmatch or some of the other ones because
Right.
that's just what I always play. And
Well, I'm not pre-ordering it yet. I'll probably get on PlayStation 4 this weekend if that's what, because I'm off Friday, so I might do that.
Let me get this super chat. Aaron, thank you for the $5 super chat. The thing is, rewards points are specifically to motivate people who didn't already order it. You got a point. That may be the case.
I mean, it definitely is the case, but it's still
Still.
it's still douchebaggish
But in
that
a way,
I still buy the
if-
game and you still don't want
If
to
we
reward
pre-order
me.
it, you should get,
Yeah, you should
Be
get the
automatic.
benefit.
Well,
Yeah.
normally they put the punch out or the punch card out before the game releases. It's just when they screw up because rewards screws up all the damn time with their punch cards.
I always
Mhm.
forget about them until Leo's like, "Don't forget your
Yeah.
punch card." I'm like, "Oh yeah, let me go do that."
Well, I had to contact Sony today because my pre-order for Deathloop. The only thing I got out of all the pre-order stuff was the outfit.
Yeah.
It didn't give me none of the weapons. It didn't give me the trinkets, the
Oh, that
machete,
sucks.
or anything.
Well, since
And
we're
I'm
on
still
the
waiting.
talk,
I'm still waiting for a reply.
yeah, since we're on the talk of betas, like Jay said in the chat, yeah, I'm definitely ready for the Halo flight. I mean, if y'all
Yes.
find me on
Oh,
Xbox,
yeah.
add
Heck
me
yes.
because next week I'm off Thursday, I'm off Friday, so this might be
That's
interesting.
open to everybody who has
24th.
set up their profile on
Yeah.
Halo Insiders, right?
Supposedly,
If you-
yes.
If you signed up
Big team
for
battle.
Halo Insider
Yeah, first-
by the 13th, you'll
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
And if
Yep.
you now, it's not just sign up. Like once
gotta
you
check your
make
flight
your
slots,
account, you
right?
actually have to go sign up and tell them you want in on the on betas and test flights.
Yeah.
If you didn't, then you made an account and
You're
didn't do
SOL.
shit with it.
Yeah.
Yes. And read
Yeah.
stuff.
I got into the first one, but we had like a vacation that weekend, so I didn't get to play it at all. So that
I
kinda
will be on the beta. Trust me.
If you were in the first one, you're in this one.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah,
Basically,
You don't have
yeah.
to do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see if
You're
I have
already
time to be on the beta. I know.
I definitely want to try.
You
it 'cause I
better
didn't get to
make
play it last
time. You better
Talk
make
about
time.
Yeah,
damn it.
you work in the
Yeah,
OR. I
Halo,
don't want to hear
yeah.
it.
I mean, I had fun.
I'm
The
retired.
deadline to sign up for an insider was on the 13th. So if you didn't sign up by the 13th, then
Nah, I
You're
was signed
SOL.
up a while ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you shit out of
then
luck.
you are good. If you already signed up, then you are good to go.
Go to your friend's house and y'all switch controllers between each game like we used to do when we were little kids.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I-
it.
there you go.
Like use that to threaten my kids sometimes. Like I'm like, you don't even know like what you have to deal with. Like, sorry that you both need an Xbox right now. Just sit next to each other and fucking swap controllers. And they're like, no,
They don't want to take turns.
Yeah.
that's stupid.
He's sitting too close to me.
Mom, he touched me.
It's a fucking thing.
I'm sure Forex parents heard that a lot.
Open beta is all platforms on September 18th to the 20th for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
So
the
it's
thing.
not just
That's this
pre-orders
weekend,
on
and Halo's
Xbox?
next weekend.
Yeah.
right?
No,
Is that correct?
pre-orders for Xbox is only Thursday and Friday,
Okay, I got you.
but
Okay.
PlayStation's all week. long.
Halo's the
Or-
24th, lady.
Yes,
I think
Halo.
it's on 24th.
But Halo, I'm definitely looking forward to because all y'all hyped it up.
yeah.
Y'all all got to play it, and I didn't. 'cause
Dude,
I
I'm
was on
telling you,
vacation.
man.
I had
It's
a blast.
worth it.
Yeah, I had a
It's
blast
worth
with
it.
all the different people that I played.
I
Like,
got
I
I
even
got
invited
in for
Dred,
the
and he
last
couldn't even
flight. I
play.
just never played it.
And this one, they're doing big team, ain't they?
You got
Slayer.
It's
Yeah, they-
PvP, big team battle.
yeah, you
that's
you
what
can
I thought.
invite a fifth person, but you can't play with the fifth person.
Yeah, that's what happens when I drink. I just start adding all my friends. I just want to be.
Hey, at
With
least
my
I know
friends,
where I
have fun.
stand. I'm a friend. I'm not just that guy.
I mean, look,
Oh,
I only
God.
get invited to parties with bombers when his daughter's online. So
Shit. Well, not anymore. She
It's
no
probably
longer,
those
she no
eyebrows.
longer has any option to use my login anymore. So we're good now.
I will be
You should never get invited by her ever again.
look, all I got
I will be
the
playing the
funniest
next
one was
flight.
when like 6 of us were in a party with
Oh,
Dred's
the-
daughter. And then like a week later, Bomber's daughter invites like 90
Everybody,
people.
like I think
Yeah.
Oh my
Dutch got
gosh, you
in there.
told me about that.
Yeah, it's like Dutch got in there. Like all these like people, they started messaging me going, "Hey man, we talked to your daughter." I was like, "Wait, what? Wait a minute."
It's a hell of a thing for a
Um,
dad to find out.
Look, I hopped
Yeah.
in with Dred's daughter and she's like, okay, I need you to log in and help me. I'm like, wait, what?
Hey, Husk, are you there, Husk?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Okay, Rick Payne has a question, and I know you're pretty good at explaining it.
I was just
He
gonna.
says, after
yeah,
signing up, what do I need to do?
nothing. You will get
Yeah,
an
you just sign
email and you will get a message on the Waypoint website, the Insider website.
But
I
then you
wanna
get it in
say
your insider,
that
don't you? And you download
I
it from
like-
there.
I want to say
I went
it's
through
already
my
on the download
Xbox
thing.
Insider. app
Yeah, that's what I
last
thought.
time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
you
it'll do.
can
Like,
download the app.
if you're already in, like if you're already in, like you've already signed up, everything, you're just waiting for them to go green with it.
Well, you
you'll-
have to have
it'll
the
send-
Insider app
right.
on Xbox. Yes, I was thinking because they have it
Yeah.
in beta on mobile. Don't fucking download it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But if you're playing on console, yes, get it.
Yes,
Sorry.
do the Insider app
Yes,
on the Xbox,
fingers,
and then it
hands,
will
waving
come in there,
stuff.
and you'll install it, and then you're good.
And I do want to say to everybody, if y'all want to get on the flight and you've already put in before the 13th, check all parts of your emails because some of it might have went to spam or trash. It might have not went to
Well,
your main email. So
I-
that
here's the-
happened with me.
here's what happened with me. I didn't get any emails. I went to
The Insider.
the Insider. Actually, I went to Waypoint. Waypoint said I was in, and I was like, "What's going on with that?" And I went back into the Insider, and then it was there for me to download.
So I just
So-
want to double check. I haven't gone on the Insider app, but the other day when I was going through games not downloaded, Halo Infinite was there ready to download. So is it automatically just there? I don't have to go into Insider app to download it for the
It's
demo?
for you because you've already there. It
You'll
should be
probably
in
have to
there.
go in and update it because it's
You'll-
not going to
it'll-
be
that's
the
probably
same.
about all you
You'll
need.
You'll have to
Last
update.
time, so.
Well, it shows
just
up
be
in
good.
the Game Pass games
I
too.
don't know if it'll
Yes.
auto update. It's a good
maybe
I
that's
don't
what it
know.
was.
You
then.
guys
Well,
will find it. I believe in you.
I have-
believe in all
Yeah,
of you
I mean,
guys.
you'll get
I have
You'll
two
do it.
files.
I figured out how to download Outriders for Insider.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
it's-
two files. I've
delete
got
it
the
too,
actual pre-download for Infinite, and then the Insider version of Infinite.
I actually
So
played
make
it
sure
the
you're
other
looking at
day.
the right one.
What other
Yeah, see,
topics do we got? Are we talking about PlayStation
I
show
did
tonight?
on-
I don't think we talked about it because
Oh, the show?
It was
the show
awesome.
happened
man.
on Thursday.
It was good.
We have not talked about it yet. Not at all.
I feel like
Let's
Go
talk
team,
about
go.
I mean, we
is
did
that on
talk about
purpose? Are we allowed to talk?
Knights
No,
of
let's
the Old
go.
Republic.
Go for it.
Let's
Fire
go.
away.
Let's go. So it opened
Do it,
up.
lady.
I don't know. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a great showing. I mean, it wasn't, on Xbox's level per se when it comes to, their E3 showcase, but I mean, Xbox also had a whole hour extra to fucking give us shit. I thought the pacing was okay. It wasn't filled with a bunch of crap, even though, I mean, it was because, we saw Deathloop, which was 7 days away at that
Yeah, that
point.
was
They
stupid.
pulled a
Yeah.
fucking Nintendo with that crap. But I thought overall, like it showed some good shit. I'm excited for a lot of the games. It got me hyped. Fucking when Wolverine showed, I screamed a little bit. I mean,
I got
excited.
as big as I could get. It wasn't much, but it was
Me
there.
too.
Everyone in
I'm
chat
not-
knew I was
I'm not saying
excited.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
No, I'm
Bomber's
excited. I
fingers
need to
stood
have
up.
PlayStation by that, so I'm gonna have PlayStation.
PlayStation had the best show of the year.
I mean, it was super good.
This was more of a reason to buy PlayStation to me than others. Because the only reason why I've been holding back because I've been buying and spending more money on other things, priorities. But the show overall was good, saying, "Hey, this is why you need a PlayStation. You might need this PlayStation, 3-4 years from now, but these are the reasons why. Because of this." And I thought it was a good showing. I know what Bomber says, and I was thinking the same thing. Where's the gameplay? But yeah, it was good as far as you getting you hyped for saying, I want a PlayStation. I need a PlayStation.
Right. It was
Look,
like halfway through the show for
look,
me, and I tweeted out like, "I need a PlayStation."
I mean, I mean, after this show, that's how I feel. Like it made me know that hey, in the future, which is all the way through 2025, I believe, that I'll need a PlayStation at one point in time. The downside is that like the reason, like my whole thing, if we give it a number, like I give it an 8 just because of what games they at least give me hype
Me
for.
too.
I give it an 8.
The reason why I didn't get it any higher was because most of these games are coming in like 3 more years. Like it's going to be a minute before some of these even show up.
1, 2, and 3.
And so and so that's the issue. But there's some that are coming somewhat sooner. I think the one that I actually kind of liked was that Project Eve. I thought that was just it was
Looks
definitely
fantastic.
neat. Like I liked the character model. She was pretty badass.
Yeah, I bet you did like that character model.
But she was sexy or whatever, or not sexy. What am I supposed to say?
She was
but no,
sexy.
It was
like,
just like Bayonetta.
but no, like
Basically.
my thing is like the only downside to that game was they showed it way too much. Like they showed way too much gameplay for that game. Like I got it. I figured it out. Like you didn't have to show me 15 minutes of this game to know that I know it's a freaking hack and slash Devil May Cry type game. Like
Let me get this straight. The person that complains there's no gameplay is now complaining there was too much gameplay.
No,
Right.
when you sit
He's
there and
gotta
you
be
showcase, when you showcase a game, like it was fine. Like it showed enough for me to go, cool. I know what this game's about. Cool. Now next, but they kept going with it. I was like, okay, keep showing whatever. But then, like I still think the funniest thing ever was the very beginning. Like even before the games were shown, and they put captured on a PS5, and then they showed a stupid chess game thing video.
That was such a weird.
That was
thing.
That was a waste of time.
That was a waste of time, money, effort, everything.
That wasn't as near as big of a waste of time as Grand Theft Auto 5. That fucking thing should have never been there.
I'd
rather watch some weird fucking chess shit.
What are you talking about?
You
That
do
looked
realize that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to probably make more money than any game shown there.
Yeah, it's
You have to show
Grand Theft Auto 5
See,
is
I don't know.
That game needs
I
to
think
die.
they've ran out of their straws there.
I don't know.
no,
They're
GTA
gonna
5 is
sell
the second highest grossing game in history
next to Minecraft.
Well,
And
people
it's
are
getting
still
close.
playing Grand Theft Auto Online constantly. You know, that's a
Yes.
huge community. So I mean, I can see it. I just don't.
It's
I mean, it's already got almost those updates already. Like they're just re-releasing it. So I just don't see anybody actually spending the money on that shit.
The
It
big
didn't look
thing
any
they're
better.
redoing is vehicles. Like
I
that's
didn't think
about
it
the
looked
only
that good to
fucking thing.
begin
It
with.
sounded like an update
What?
to me. That's what it sounded like. I'm like, you're doing a trailer for like an update. and
For
you're making
That's
a
all it
trailer
is.
free
for
update, it
like
should be.
fucking-
Yep.
These
Has,
should be
has
patched
anybody
to
seen
PlayStation.
GTA 5? Has anybody seen GTA 5 on PC with
Nope.
the realistic
Nope.
Oh,
graphics?
you're talking about
I
the
don't
realistic
care.
mods
Yeah.
that have to put like 50 mods on it? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but I mean,
it's never going to look like that.
no, I
It is
didn't say
what
it's
it
going to
is. I
look
mean,
like that, but
I
that's all
asked-
it is. And then they're going to charge us full price again.
I mean, if it looked
For the
like
same
that,
game.
it would be worth it for console gamers, but it's not. It's not even come close.
Exactly,
I mean,
but that's what I'm getting
not
at is
worth it for
why
anybody.
can we
The
do it on
play-
PC like that? No problems.
The
There's
PlayStation show, it made me want to buy a PlayStation. I'm not buying one until next year, but it made me want to buy one. And if that's
Yes,
what it did, then
same.
great. It pushed the sales on, hey, like a couple people in chat have said, there are Xbox people, they want to buy a PlayStation 5 now. So that's what it needed to do.
Well,
As
I've
far as
always
GTA
wanted one.
5,
Now I just want one more.
there'll be a fuckload of people that buy it that just want to see what it looks like when all
I doubt it.
actuality
I really don't
is
think
what
that
it
it's going
is.
to happen. I don't think
Yes,
a lot
they
of
will,
people are going to
lady.
buy
It
it.
needs
You
to
don't
not
I really don't
understand.
think. Okay,
Yes,
I
they
think
will.
I think it's going to sell, but I don't think it's going to be like mind fucking blowing sales. Like out of
If
the
it's
water.
if it's if
What
it's
happened
if it's
with
5
Skyrim?
more
What
pixels,
happened with
if it's
Skyrim?
5 more pixels, they will buy
I
it for
just don't.
GTA.
I don't fucking see it. I just can't see it. People are still
DF.
playing it, and everybody's happy with the updates that are already there. What we
Watch and
fucking
wait.
needed is a Red Dead fucking Redemption 2 update for fucking new generation. Like
Well,
that.
no.
That's
You
what they
watch-
should have.
No,
Watch
no, no,
and
no,
wait.
no,
That
no.
would be
Red
nice
Dead
if that
Redemption 2 needs a private online mode, and then more people would play that game.
It doesn't.
Yes, it
I
does.
don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Why?
From talking about PlayStation to talking about Grand
So-
Theft Auto.
I played Red Dead
Right.
Online, and the moment I was doing my own thing and had some guy just come over and kill me just for the fuck of it, yeah, that's why. I don't want to
Well,
deal with that
fucking
shit.
Get good. Like,
Hey, Ghost.
Shit.
So how enjoyable was Red Dead Online?
I mean, online sucked balls because there was some douchebag that kept.
It
Had to do
worked.
it. Had to do it.
worked.
Had to do it.
Needless to say, I wasn't a fan.
I'm looking forward to Forspoken too. That
Oh
looked
yeah,
really
Next
good.
topic.
it looks good. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very
But
good.
the show has 100 out of 10 for me because they showed Borderlands, Wolverine, and Venom. So I'm good.
Yo, Venom, yes. And he's actually voiced by who?
Candyman.
Candyman.
Yes, Tony
Tony
Todd.
Todd.
Tony
Who,
Todd.
fun fact, followed me on Twitter after I asked him about one of his lines from The Rock. So,
Dang right.
claim
Dang
to fame, know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Little humble brag. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
know.
What's your Twitter
Nothing wrong
name
with that.
again? Block.
What? All right, fine.
Well, I'll give
Jealousy.
you my thoughts on it
Again?
real quick. The actually, I think me and Bomber both had kind of a hard time watching the show because we were on the phone with each other most of it,
Yes, we were.
and because I was trying to tell Bomber what my wife was telling me that they were showing, so I was kind of going back and forth. And plus, I was working at the same time, and it was kind of strange. But the first of the show, I was really kind of worried, especially when they started showing Rainbow Six.
Oh,
And I was like,
Horrible.
why the fuck would you show this? And they were showing all these, multi-plats. And I was like, come on, man, you got to show something. And then finally, and
Herman
see, me,
Hulst showed
Yep.
up.
Herman
I
Hulst,
don't-
He's
the,
like,
the face of
I-
PlayStation should be.
and
Oh.
finally, and me, I don't care about Marvel. If you've ever listened to me, I don't
Yeah, I
care
know.
at
Yeah.
all. Although I do play, I have played Spider-Man. It was cool. I give two shits about Wolverine, but God of War was my thing. So I'm looking forward to that.
Boy.
God of War. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is that dumbass kid being a dumbass kid again. Like,
I
that's,
hope,
think it's
I
just
hope,
gonna be
Don't
climbing
I
up.
hope,
You
Mara,
can't-
I hope for your
Preteen
sake.
game.
he
yeah,
has a-
preteen.
he has
Yeah,
a-
exactly.
I hope
Worst.
he has a line in game where his voice cracks. just to annoy the hell out of your ass.
Oh,
I will.
God.
I will try to kill him. Like if they give me an option, can kill your kid. Yes, he will be dead.
Boy.
Like if that was an option,
There's a
give you
lot
the
of
option to
people
kill
that
your
hate
kid.
him
I will kill
a
him
lot.
because
hope-
he makes Kratos soft, and I understand he's a dad. I'm like, I don't give a. It's freaking Kratos. I want him to be blood. Like he wants to go out there and kill everything.
Bomber.
That's what I want.
Bomber,
I don't
you
want
know
the soft
good well.
freaking
You
Kratos
know
that can't
good
jump.
well.
He's only
If
soft
you was in the
until you
woods
play,
with your
like,
kids,
until you start
you
fighting.
be soft as hell.
But he doesn't really care about his kid. He just cares about his
You're
wife.
right. You're right.
Well, he
You're
did
right.
at the end of the
I'll give
game,
you
though.
that.
Then he started to care about him, remember?
Call
I
him
mean,
son at the end of the game.
Bomber,
I haven't played
in order to have
Look.
God of War 8, they have to have a kid take Kratos' place.
Yeah,
No, they
I mean, I
don't.
hope they
That's-
don't
that's
ever.
a
God.
side mission.
That's
That's
an
that's
age.
a split off of the story. No,
No, they're going to
what's
give
gonna happen-
Atreus some crazy power, and he's going to take over.
what-
I think
Yeah.
he's gonna kill Kratos.
I think that's what the whole point is.
Because
He's going to piss Kratos off, and
Kratos-
then he's going to kill him.
Well, Kratos killed Zeus. Zeus killed
Yeah,
the
exactly.
time god. What was his name?
Kronos is fought. No,
Thank you,
don't
Kronos.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, he
And-
didn't kill Kronos. He just banished him to walk the desert for eternity with that temple.
Well, I was going by. Wasn't that just God of War myth, not
Nope.
actual Greek myth? Because I thought he killed him in Greek myth.
Oh, I'd have to
No.
double check.
What are you talking about?
Not in
No
Greek
clue.
myth.
Like,
I
So-
gave the PlayStation Show a 7.
And I want to say one quick thing though about God of War, and this really isn't in context, but I've seen it on social media. If you're complaining because one of the women in there is of color,
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Not,
Oh,
not,
God.
No,
Lily,
hold on,
Lily,
hold
she's
on,
not
hold
a
on.
woman. She's a giant.
Hold
Yes,
on.
I got my hand
If you're-
raised.
She
if
is
you're
the
complaining
mother of
that a
monsters.
giant from
She is
Norse
the
mother of
mythology is
monsters.
black,
Just
Let me go
go kick
finish
yourself
what
in
you
the
were
nuts,
saying.
okay.
jump off a cliff. And
Yeah, that's great.
just-
But if that offends you, that this girl is in this video game, I got news for you. You're the fucker that believes Jesus
Is
from the
white.
Middle East is a fucking white dude with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Wait,
Please tag me.
Scrub, go.
Please. Please. Oh my god, please. Okay. Look, y'all need to chill the fuck out. Okay. As far as people of color, people of you got women, people of whatever you want to call them, binary, whatever you want to call them. People have lived their whole life following through the eyes of I am a white man fighting through whatever. And if you get triggered by you still being the main character and there's a side character that doesn't look like you, I'm not going to curse, but I am going to curse. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
Exactly. And like
Exactly.
I said,
Chill
Don't play the
out.
game. If you're that upset, don't play the game. Like it's simple.
Play the
It-
play the freaking game. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I mean, and on top of that, you really think if Jesus was real, he'd want to come back and see pictures of him being nailed to a fucking cross?
No.
I mean, come on,
Worst
this,
day
this,
of my
this,
not.
fucking
It'd probably
life.
be a horrible memory. It'd be like
And-
some
I mean,
and-
it'd be the
That
same
got
fucking
arrested.
people, dude.
And
Yeah.
technically, there are stories and fables of Black people in almost every civilization's history backstory. You even got the first Black samurai. Even if you watch the show Vikings and learn the history of Vikings, there have been Black people who lived in the civilization with the Vikings and either as slaves or they trusted them as warriors, put them through the clan. God, I mean, me, even being you, I mean, some of you might know, some of you might know. I don't have my camera on. As a Black man, I have white blood in me and Indian blood. We're all mixed with everything. Chill out. Nobody's pure. Nobody's pure.
But
Get
Scrub,
over
are
yourself.
you drinking red wine tonight? I can't tell.
No, I'm drinking whiskey tonight. 15
Dang
year
right.
old,
Yes.
There we
and I'm
go.
almost half a bottle.
There
So
we go.
don't get me started.
Wait, did you start with a full bottle?
Yeah.
Who does
Yes, I started with a full bottle.
kind of a bottle? You
Yeah, it's
fell
just,
for?
so
Hey,
weird. to
how
me,
y'all
dude.
doing?
There you
Yo,
It wasn't bad enough that the fucking post and the picture and the redone character was a polar opposite, but like on top of it, it looked like some fucking shitty 12-year-old anime character. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you in the first place? That you changed the skin color and then you de-aged her by I don't know how many fucking years. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of shit to go into with the motherfucker that redid that character, and it's not all just skin color either. I'm just saying that. Like, that was the most fucked up part, but then you start looking at it and it gets worse.
And in the context of the game, she's a giant, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm an expert in Norse mythology and whatnot, but
it was so fucking bad.
Giants are giant.
She could be 300 years old, right? And the guy, like Cuss just said, he made it look like she was 13, and not that matters, but
I mean, it's all fake anyway.
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
make believe.
It's
so
mythology. It's
I
not
thought
real.
the biggest controversy through God of War was that
Oh.
Thor had a gut.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, people.
Bristol's
Here's
got a
this
good point
motherfucker.
there.
I know Lady loves Chonky.
Oh,
Jesus,
webcams are
again.
back.
She
Here we go.
literally has
God
like
damn, what the
two
fuck,
spots
man?
in the
I got
edit.
it.
Like
All right.
I blocked him.
she's
Oh,
barely
well.
mentioned in the edit.
Fork got him.
She's a fucking I mean, if she was going to be anything, if she was in the,
Why did he
in the
unhide
game
him?
and stuff like that, the other
I didn't unhide
giants
him.
or whatever, or what
It
are you
says fork.
Don't worry
Unhidden.
about it. Y'all just
All right,
hush.
whatever.
It's good. Keep going,
Just
lady.
ignore
going,
the
lady.
chat, guys. Ignore the chat. Come on. I don't even know. I lost my train of thought now. I don't know.
You were talking about like.
Oh, she's
man.
only
She was
mentioned
a
a couple
giant.
times. Like, she's not even like that big of a like. I mean, to go off of like they don't talk about what she looks like or anything
Mhm.
like that in the actual edit. So it just, I don't know. I think the whole thing is stupid and whatever. And then in Assassin's Creed, she was fucking blue, and nobody was freaking out about that shit. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I get so over that. The Thor shit too. I'm like, okay.
Hey,
just
Thor
because
looks badass.
You're
Thor
damn
looks
right,
amazing.
man.
I was
The-
I
so
want to go drink
excited
a keg
to
with
see
him.
him.
The only
Do
thing
you know
he just looks too much like Kratos. Like I understand, I guess it's the whole
Thor was
point.
awesome?
I guess, but like as far as like he just looks like he's just a fat Kratos, which is fine. Like I'm not gonna like sit here and like do that whole shame like everybody was doing. Like he doesn't look like the sexy dude from Marvel. Like I'm glad he
That's
does.
not he's in the
It's
story.
not the real Thor. It's not
In the
right-
story, he's
it's
in the story he's
accurate, it's not
gluttonous.
accurate.
Yes, he's gluttonous.
In the
He's
story, he's
freaking-
gluttonous. He's
Yeah.
a party animal. He drinks and he eats, and that's what a person who drinks and he eats looks like once they pass like
What?
And plus,
28.
he's a god.
He
It's not like
is
he just sit
like
there and
in Norse mythology. He has an insatiable
rocking out
appetite.
reps.
He like eats,
Exactly.
You know, he is
Yeah.
constantly like he has goats that pull him around, and he kills his goats, eats them, and then brings them back to life. Like
He's
that's
a
his
Exactly.
Now
entire
that
thing.
is fucked up.
I want
Plus-
to do that.
Plus, if I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of people that love Fat Thor in the Marvel movie. I'm just saying.
Oh,
A lot of
I was
people
gonna say,
love
That
that
was
was
the
a more
funniest Thor.
accurate depiction of Thor
Yeah.
than they ever had.
it. Exactly.
It was
So I
funny.
mean, it's just
And-
it's on cue.
And I love the representation of the giant because of this thing, because it only happens, only about 3 or 4 studios get this right. It is damn near impossible to find a studio that can get black people's hair correctly. And I know people go, well, Scrub Nurse, you don't have any hair. That's because I shave it off. But most times when you see black people in it, they have a cap on or they're bald headed because they don't have to actually figure out how to do their hair. And when I say, oh, who cares about hair? Most white people in games, their hair looks like shit when you play a video game. If they have just like regular stringy long hair, when you zoom in and look at their hair in a cutscene, it doesn't move. Their face, their mouth moves, and
Go
then
play
you got this
2K.
like, yeah, you got this
Like
fuzzy
plastic
look
on their
around
fucking
all
Go play
their hair.
2K. White people's
So-
hair sucks, man. Just gotta go
So
ahead.
any company that takes the time to actually do black hair and to do the nuances, yes, that's a bigger word than some people know, do the nuances and actually make it look good. They're actually taking work to make the game look authentic and actually do a good job. So if you're going that far into the game, I applaud you. And most people just need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Hair-
I've seen a lot of people of color like praising what she looks like and how her dreads look and stuff like that. Same people who were who kind of lost their minds when in a good way when the Miles trailer showed up and he took his mask off and his hair was
He had a
like-
fade.
Yeah, right.
And it was a
people
perfect
were like
fade. It was
amazing.
crisp.
Like, it was impressed. They were impressed with that, and it's just like, bravo, right? I don't know
It's
shit
usually
about
a
that, obviously.
nasty.
I mean, look at me, right? So,
Usually
but
It's usually a nasty looking fro, and they didn't take any time. It's just all fuzzy and shit. No, I applaud them.
Bob, thank you for that super chat. Are these characters based on actual Norse mythology beings? I like God of War, but never looked into the mythological background. Dude, I haven't either, to be honest.
most
Kratos
of the
is not.
characters are.
Kratos
I mean,
loosely.
Kratos is
Pixel
entirely
Kratos
made
was
up.
in Greek
No, he's not.
mythology. No,
Kratos-
he's not. He is in me. They took the name is not made up. I mean, the actual character that they portrayed him as does not coincide with Kratos in Greek mythology, but he is in
Yes.
in it. But when it comes to God of War, they've done a pretty good, like, accurate representation of a lot of things, but there's still creative freedom there. I mean, the characters are based on things, but they're they've changed things here and there, but overall they've done a pretty good job. I think that it's one of the better ones done when it comes to mythology in the gaming world, at least. But
I did not know Styx had any kids. I'll be damned.
yeah,
No,
they don't have
what?
fucking
I'm just-
kids. They're
I'm
all
just,
godly rapists.
Lady Styx, the
Yeah,
River Styx.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's who Kratos in Greek mythology. That's his mom, and Pallas or Peleus is his
Peleus.
dad.
Yeah.
Peleus. Okay.
It's a thing. I don't know. Yeah, they are going to do Egyptian gods, and I love Egyptian gods. That's another
Yep.
mythology
I
that
can't
I'm really
wait.
into.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait.
that's exciting to me.
Hey,
So-
here's the
You know,
thing, lady.
So-
Here's the thing, lady.
Right.
If they do Egyptian gods, there are going to be some more people that are going to be pissed off.
Well,
So
the funny
just
part
wait
about
for it.
the funny part about Egyptians, we were talking about Thor a minute ago. Egyptians, all the statues that were modeled from those people, the real people didn't look like those statues.
Nope.
So they didn't look
And-
anything like their statues.
The bad thing
Because
about
all
like
the paint is gone from those statues. Those statues are not white, like alabaster white. No, they've lost the pigmentation and color and paint over time. Yeah, those statues and paintings, they're not. It's going to be interesting when that comes out.
And on
Just
top of
saying.
it, the body builds too, because a lot of the Egyptian pharaohs were actually kind of plump,
Yep.
and they made them look mean in their statues.
Probably.
Well,
All they
I
did was
mean,
probably eat, drink, and fuck.
when
I
you
mean,
don't do
obviously
anything
you're
and
gonna
you
be
get
plump
fed,
and
you're
having
not
a good
going to be
time.
ripped with six pack.
It's called gout. No, most Egyptian gods and pharaohs or stuff, they're depicted according to how the people thought of them. If they thought they were brave and strong, they drew a picture of them brave and strong. If they thought they were mean and they downtrodden on the people, they showed them as an ugly person. So a lot of that comes in if you were a pharaoh who wanted to show that you were more powerful than another pharaoh, what you would do is you would deface or disgrace the pictures of the pharaoh who were before you to show
that happened a lot too, especially with the lady.
Exactly.
What
Yes.
was her name? The female
Cleopatra?
pharaoh? No, the
Cleopatra.
other one.
Hatshepsut.
That's it. It.
Yep.
Yeah,
They pretty much erased her altogether.
Wasn't Nefertiti a pharaoh too?
Yes, she was a queen. She was a
What are you
queen.
talking about? I'm so confused.
Nefertiti.
Oh,
We got into Egyptian.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I heard that, but
Egyptian
I
lore.
didn't. You said you said that other lady, and then I missed who you were trying to talk
See,
about.
the thing is, Cleopatra is Greek. She wasn't.
And none of them are. Those aren't gods. Those
No.
aren't gods.
No, we're just talking about
There were.
pharaohs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Hathor is one of the Egyptian gods. Who else is there?
Anubis.
How do you pronounce it? Mute. Anubis.
Iris, Anubis, yes. Even there's a
Osiris.
bunch.
Yeah, trials.
Sekhmet.
Trials.
There are so
it-
many different gods. So
I wonder if they're
should
going to
be
get good.
interesting.
If God of War goes to Egyptian mythology, does that mean they're going to be compared to Assassin's Creed?
Yes, they will. No,
Yeah.
You know what I
They
mean? Because they went Egyptian, Greek.
well,
I was
when
wondering that
Assassin's Creed with Valhalla, it got compared to God of War.
But Assassin's Creed cannot hold a candle to God of War when it comes to cutscenes.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. I mean gameplay. I mean cutscenes.
Well, some of the newer cutscenes not so good. Just saying.
Well,
There is some
what if
really glitchy shit going on in the Siege of Paris.
Well, that's Ubisoft for you.
I could see
Ubisoft
them
put out
updating?
glitchy stuff.
You're right. What if
Yeah,
what
yeah.
kind of world we living in where Ubisoft
Yeah.
gives you some weird
What
stuff?
if
Yeah.
what if Bayek was in God of War? How about that?
I could see if they
He'd
started
get his
that.
ass stomped.
He would die really quickly.
Yes.
Well, the bad thing is most of the people when they see like these like new mythology, or well, they're old, but the games take place in mythologies that they know. Thanks to like Marvel movies and that, they think the gods are good people and everything. No, they were bastards, straight up fucking bastards. And they
That's
expect them
why
to be really nice.
everybody needs to go watch what's that? American Gods. Ooh, you'll learn some stuff
Oh, that
Ooh,
was so
about
American
good.
Gods. That's so good. I love that show. That's
Good
a
some
book
good
too.
stuff. Yes,
That's,
yes.
that's one of the best shows I've watched that I have
Mhm.
absolutely no fucking idea about what's going on.
Yeah.
It's
And
intriguing, but it's just like
honestly got deleted.
It's good stuff. No, there's some like I feel like there's so many like other mythos that they can go into, but I mean they're really touching in the Greek. I'd really like to see some Roman stuff, even though it's really similar to Greek. I'd like to see that. I don't know if they brought that in the earlier.
Romans stole everything from Greeks. All the
Yes.
gods.
They
All
just changed the names.
yeah, literally.
Well, I mean that's just how things worked back then. You know, they started this whole new thing, so they kept their gods, and then, yeah. So you have like just the different like Jupiter instead of Zeus and stuff like that. So, but I don't know. I would just like to see like that. The way that it's described in some of like the fictional books that I read is that those gods take on in each. How are we on topic of gods? I don't even know. But
Well,
in
because
each
of
like
them changing
mythos,
God
you
of
have
War.
like each of those gods is the same god. Like the god of the sun is the same god, but he changes based on like where he's at in the world. I don't know. I just think it would be cool to see that stuff.
I.e. American Gods. Watch it. I'm telling you.
Oh, I
You'll
love
learn some
American Gods. It's good shit.
stuff. Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
I am glad that they came out with Ragnarok and said this is the finale to the Norse saga. So we know that whatever happens after the game is going to be different, and I'm expecting just fucking Act 3 to blow our socks off in that game.
Wow, Pixel Bit G, you're right. God of War versus Hindu gods or Chinese deities all together. Oh
That'd be
god.
nuts.
Kratos versus Shiva. Let's go.
And then we take
and
all of them.
Yeah.
We take all of them and put them against Pegasuses.
Y'all want to see a Pegasus?
All right. On that note, we're gonna get everybody out here, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to go play Deathloop, so fuck y'all. And
Go for
plus,
it.
I'm heading. I gotta head over to the Middle East. I gotta find Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John real quick. So
Don't forget your mirror.
somebody will catch that in the chat. I'm pretty sure. All right,
I
Scrub
got you.
Nurse, tell everyone where they can find you, dude.
Guys, I am sorry that I could not make it on camera. Sorry I couldn't make it on camera, but I hear it is. This is the reason why you want to have a console, because my computer had a bunch of updates and just shut a bunch of stuff down. So consoles are fun because you just turn it on and play. But you can find me on here on Wednesday nights. You can also find me on Noof Nukem's channel on Sunday mornings. Good Morning Xbox, and you can find me on Twitter. We're all having fun. So, Dreadpool, where can everybody find you?
They can find me on Twitter, Dreadpool. The O's are actually zeros. Look up linktree.com/Dreadpool, all letters, all caps, and you'll find all the rest of my bio there. Lady, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at lady_AF. I am taking a break from podcasting, but when I come back, you can find me here, of course, and then with Xbox Ultimate and Noobs and Pros. So, yeah, see me in a few months, I'm sure. Weeks.
We still love you. We still love you.
Well, you better fucking still love me.
And please, by the way, quit sending me DMs to take her place. We're not replacing a lady.
Wow, really?
Y'all trying to replace me? Jeez.
No, I've had 15 DMs today.
Damn,
Oh.
the body's
That's
not even cold.
ridiculous.
Y'all
I
need to
wasn't
calm
one of
down.
them. I
Quick,
wasn't
poke her
one
with a
of them.
stick, see if she's breathing still.
Was me. Wasn't me.
All right, Husk, what's up? Where we find you?
Find me in places and doing things, mostly stuff, and pissing people off. I've been good at that lately. So yeah, ACS_Husk. Sean, where they can find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Peniac Giant. Don't be shy with my banners, PlayStation, whatever. PSN, Xbox Live, same handle. Add me, talk to me. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Memes are fun.
I think I have
Yes.
you on PlayStation. I can't remember actually.
I don't give a fuck, Leo.
Oh, I see how it is.
Leo, where can we find you? Nobody cares.
Well, since nobody cares. Ghost, where can they find you?
The Evil Ghost, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, there you go. Take it away, Fork.
Just type in Fork Boy, you'll find me.
Or Unibrow.
Jesus.
Wow, that was.
I don't know if I'm typing that into Google.
Do it. See what happens.
See what happens.
Okay, I'm curious now, guys.
Go for it. Go for it.
Was that it for that was it?
Yeah,
You're
Alright.
you're a song by Lard.
Yeah,
What?
that's where the name Fork Boy comes from. When I ran cross country in high school, one of the guys was a massive Lard fan, and it talks about a hyperactive kid that can't sit still. So he named Fork Boy.
And then there's an article that says Fork Boy is starting to roll out his updated US something.
You have a backstory? That's crazy.
Wow, let's see.
He's like a Marvel villain.
Now, if you add
That's what it is.
gaming on it,
I won't tell you where Scrub Nurse comes from. 'Cause,
Facebook
wow,
pops
that's a
up,
big
Twitter
story.
pops up.
I'm guessing the scrub parts from Tijuana.
Fork
No
Boy
ju- no
discography.
No judgment.
I'm
Whoa.
not that bad.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Look, Mom, I did it.
It's only half empty.
I'm so
yeah.
Wow, you're
Whiskey. That's whiskey.
Still only half
Yeah, it
empty.
ain't wine.
Anyway, tell it about where they can find you, Bomber.
All right, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414. Of course, here every Wednesday night. Other than that, that's it, bitches.
And
Where
of
can they
course-
find you, Willie?
And of course, you can find me everywhere, all platforms. Type in Wilmy Hood. You can find me here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern with all these crazy fuckers. And yeah, that's about it. You can find me just about everywhere. And at least if you do type in Wilmy Hood into Google, you find all kinds of shit, not just some weird song from like somebody named after bacon.
It's a good fucking song.
Hey, go get an FNP shirt so we can fucking spade and neuter some of these assholes too. Like
Yes, and
Jesus Christ.
yes, the shirts are legit. They are real. It's not attached to our YouTube channel because
We
Teespring
haven't
sucks.
updated it.
No,
Teespring shit.
Teespring, you can't connect it to YouTube.
Oh,
I mean, threadless
Yeah,
won't
threadless.
connect to YouTube. They only take that damn Teespring shit.
I did not know that. That sucks.
But the takeaway from tonight: quit being a bitch, play some games, enjoy it, enjoy yourself. Life's short, all that good stuff. And anybody got anything they want to add?
My balls itch.
Well, I mean, my left one's itching like hell. So, but it always does.
Time
Sometimes
to
I
play
ask
some
him what
games,
he's finding.
bastards. Let's play some games.
Exactly. So, everybody have a good night. We'll see you next week. Fuck y'all. Well, that was interesting.
What's up?
Are you playing tonight?
Still live. Still live. Still live. Still live.
God
Maybe
damn it.
we're still live. This is
You're still
Aftercast. It gets hot in here.
It's still live.
Fucking shit.
We're still live.
Yep,
We're
Fort's
still live.
naked. All
Yeah,
right.
Live?
You
We're
don't
still
know
live.
That. You don't know that, us.
First of
You-
all,
you
I'm
know that
always
for
naked.
sure?
You just don't.
We're
see
still
my-
live.
Still live.
We're not
Still
live,
live.
dude.
Yeah, we are.
We're still
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, we're still live.
Are we still live?
Nah.
Yeah, we're still live.
If I show my nipple, will we get banned?
Not yet.
I
You
don't
can
know.
find out, or just get the
No,
top of it
no,
in there.
no.
We're still live.
Like a sunrise.
No.
Fuck it.
Oh my god, dude! Nobody wants to see that.
Almost
We're-
saw it.
And we're still live.
Damn
Nobody
it,
wants-
why won't the show cut off? What the fuck is going on?
Weird.
I keep
Thanks
hitting
for
in.
hanging out.
I keep
But we're
hitting
still
in broadcast, but it just keeps
My
staying in
nipples
here.
will not let you eat it.
Hashtag FNP.
Yes.
What the hell?
Hashtag FNP all day long.
Bomb, are
Pretty
you playing
fanboys,
tonight? Are we
you know.
playing Rocket League? You want to play some Rocket League? You want to play some doubles?
Oh,
You
I
don't?
don't
I'll
have
play
Rocket League
something.
downloaded.
Hopefully,
I'll
if I
play
can.
with you, but I don't have it
Depends on my wife.
downloaded.
Well,
So,
let me know because
let you
I don't have a lot of time before I'm just gonna want to crash. So
No, I understand.
We're still live.
I need to know.
Oh, I know.
Are we?
Yes.
Wilmy's just enjoying
we're
it.
still
Who the
live.
fuck's this back from
Yeah.
the dead guy in the chat keeps typing stuff?
I love that.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Look
guy.
at Phil. Keep it going.
So,
Yeah, fuck it.
He's actually one of my
apparently,
favorites.
my wife said my daughter's watching the show to put my fucking shirt back on.
Oh my
And
god!
I was
we thank her,
blinded
and
by
we
the
thank her.
light.
Hey, if you made it to this far and you're still watching,
Right?
cheers
No
to
kidding.
you.
Look, all I gotta say is you
For
make it this
some-
far.
no,
you see
listen.
this white
For some
sexiness.
reason, I'm looking at it. There's 275 people, 277
I know,
now
there-
watching.
yeah.
Why? What
The
happened?
fuck is wrong
Bill?
with you?
After
Well,
Don't make me
look,
open
look.
another beer. God damn it.
My cover's
What
coming
you're-
off.
What you're forgetting, it's not what's wrong with them, it's what's wrong with all of us, because we're the
Oh,
ones
Gaming-
who are
That's
doing
also
it.
true. We're also still sitting here. Yeah.
First of all,
Gaming
there's
Beyond
nothing
the
wrong
Box.
with me, Wilmy. There's
After
nothing wrong
dark.
with you. We just
My chair's
Probably-
comfortable. What can I say?
ate paint as kids.
I did not
Beyond?
eat paint.
Beyond
Lead?
the box?
Lead?
I snorted
Beyond
Ajax.
the
Thank
beyond
you.
the box. Oh fuck! Nothing gets your toilet cleaner. Shouldn't snort it.
Your nostrils either. It works.
It works. It clears it all out.
I've
right?
had a sinus infection for
Burn
25
those nose
years.
hairs out of there. Get
I
out
didn't.
of here.
I didn't have nose hair in my mid 30s, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah. Y'all cray cray, we cray cray. Like everybody cray cray up in here.
Yeah, nobody
Like,
tells
what?
you that when you get
We're-
older, you start getting hair in your nose and in
Your
your
ears?
Dude,
The worst
nobody
fucking
tells
thing
you
ever
that.
is the
No.
ears.
Nobody
Like,
tells you
ears,
that.
seriously.
A week
I'm
ago,
so-
I started getting hair on my balls.
Those weren't their balls, they were Leo's fork.
Shoot, my nose, man. Once it started growing hair, like 2 years ago, I was like, "This is a bullshit. Like, what's going
No, dude,
on?"
what you
Yeah.
do? Get you a steel
Right here.
weed trimmer.
I gotta,
Trim right up there.
I gotta
I mean,
trim my ear hair.
The only good thing for me
Hey, I gotta
is,
go buy one of those here. So
is my grandfathers on both sides of my family have fucking hair, so I'm not going to go bald. But there's some people I know that have more
don't
nose
say
hair
that. Don't
than
say that.
hair.
Don't say the words. You're not
I don't
supposed
know
to
what
say
the
you,
cartilage is above your earlobe right here, but I get
Yeah,
I
I'm
get hair
like
there all the
growing
time.
hair
Yeah.
on that,
Oh yeah.
You'll
and I'm
get it
thinking it's
here
my
right here.
actual
Oh, yeah.
and
hair?
then there.
I'm
I
like,
get
what
hair.
the fuck?
I get
get
hair
hair
on
from
the
both
Get it
outside.
sides.
all
here.
up in there.
I have
All
a
up here,
white
like my
patch.
wife has
Shave
like
it.
pull them out. It's awful.
I have a white patch right here. Like just
That's
fucking
not
white
hair.
hair straight down.
It's
all
not,
right.
it's not
On that
hair.
note,
What the fuck?
let's actually end it here.
Crusty.
We
Have
keep
a
going
great
up
For
in
the
the
reals
viewers.
this time?
We've all seen it. The hatred,